Nah, fuck it. There's not much time waiting. So, dude, hold up. I'll turn the music down. Just start fucking yapping because it doesn't make much of a difference. Pretty self-explanatory. Fucking people showing up already. That's fine. It's been a hot minute since I've streamed. Probably about 2 months. That's fine. Just gonna edit a video for like a Phantom Parade video for one of my other channels. Yeah, I released a video about Maharaga vs Nomu. Maharaga gets washed. Is my mic even on? I fucking hope so. If not, I'll soon find out. But yeah, not much else to say. Let me make sure the chat on the right is chilling. Dope. Is it fucking working? Yep, it is. Nice one. So, yo, Josh. Hope you've been good. Is my hair what? Is my hair still blue? Nah, it's just fucking... Was my hair blue last time? I don't think it was. I think it was, I mean, it's just fucking... It's now your hair. That's a good comparison. I'm sick as fuck. I'm sick as fuck, and I hate women just like him. Fucking epic. Well, yeah. It's just bleach blonde, because I haven't fucking touched it in forever. But as I say, Phantom Parade video. Just gonna, which Gojo unit is the best, nothing too complicated, so the editing's gonna be pretty simple. I was gonna cut the audio before I started the stream. I got hungry, so I didn't. But yeah, we're gonna do that with fucking Five Nights at Freddy's music in the back, like we usually do. And just, yeah, try and be productive, but probably not gonna work, but we'll see how it rocks. But yeah, sup, non-existent. It's been a hot minute. It's been a good while. If you're wondering why I'm looking over there, it's because chat's right there. That's it. I accidentally opened Netflix. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, how you been? Who do you think wins, Maharaga or Nomu? I think Nomu. Not everyone agrees. Turn on the audio a wee bit. Restrictions further exacerbated by Hollow Purple Gojo because his ultimate... Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. I think it's really interesting how they made those units in Phantom Parade. It's kind of annoying though, because Hollow Purple Gojo, this is a controversial opinion. Controversial opinion gacha game, holy shit, kill me now. But, there's 3 Gojos live in the global version of Phantom Parade right now. There's a blue one, a green one, and a yellow one, right? Blue one shoots red, the yellow one shoots blue, and the green one shoots purple. And they all have like a major restriction on them, so they're not mega busted. And for some reason they made yellow Gojo, who is Team Gojo, the strongest, which is fucking goofy, but what can you do? Because his ultimate skill can 7-10 limit even further, even shorter. Even short 7-10 limit. As I say, I'm going to cut the audio and then we're going to put some nice visuals on the screen. Yep. Even shorter. When was my hair last blue though? Genuinely don't remember. It's been that fucking long. It was probably fucking green. I don't know about blue. Last time I dyed my hair blue was back in fucking college. Not even university, college. It's been a hot fucking minute. But probably looked a bit blue. Probably just faded ass green. What do you do? Look at that beautiful fucking forehead. Jesus. And Pochita's chilling in the top left as well. Fuck yeah. Chainsaw Man's great. Chilling at the moment. I'm enjoying it. Is it great? Should I put the fucking camera that way? Subjuquan. It's been a hot minute. Ooh, look at that fucking bed. Minging. Oh, that's a bit better. Pochita's chilling right there. And there's some weird fucking artwork that my landlord put up there. Vibing. Subjuquan. Put an audio. Boom, boom, boom. Who do you think wins in a fight? Nomu or Maharaga? Why does he look distressed? You can't see the gun off cam, that's all. You know. I got no jokes. I bought this fucking from like eBay for some fucking rip-off store. I'm fine with it though. He's got like the little handle and shit. Fucking love this. So fucking sick. The only problem with... I like buying goofy, stupid fucking plushes, right? Because I'm a fucking idiot. But this shit constantly just fucking changes direction. Like, it's not fucking straight. It's fucked up, right? Weren't you a mod, Jaquan? What happened? I think he changed channels. And he timed someone out because he told them, he said, yo, ban me. And then he just decided to time him out, probably. I don't know. I feel like you've also changed channels. But why is that the question you ask? It's been like fucking months. And you're looking at the other guy in chat going, weren't you a mod? What the fuck happened to you? Like, dog, I'm right here. What the fuck? What? Started calling people slurs. Because my messages couldn't be censored. He had to strip me. Yeah, he was banished. Dishonorable discharge. He said the fucking, the Q slur. I'm sorry, brother. It was true. Can't make that shit up.
When that's used, he will leave as soon as that turn. He will leave when that's used.
What even is the Q slur? I think I'd have to be creative to make one of them. Washed up. What's washed up? My slur game? It really is. I haven't used a good one in a while. Let's keep it fucking modern. Let's keep it topical while I'm just cutting my audio so I don't go fucking insane and you get bored, right? Recently, not in my life, this is just like an internet life thing. There's been drama. Because of course it fucking is, it's the internet, right? The big drama going on at the moment that is very nostalgic for me, that is probably everyone is probably very aware of, right? Is the fucking iDubbbz, Hassan, fucking H3 shit. And that shit's fucking so genuinely fucking stupid. But it's hilarious. But it's stupid and upsetting. Because as soon as the content cop thing was released, I went back at the old videos on both of their channels of them two being funny and actually being creative with their lives. And it was fun. And now you look at both of them now and they're both creatively bankrupt. Both annoying as fuck. And one of them's mates with Hassan, who's fucking terrible. Cook on cook violence, pretty much. But anyone who, like, is against Hassan, I fuck with them because Hassan's a fucking idiot. But, yeah. It's fucking sad, man. Like, they didn't have to pull back the curtain that much, being like, we weren't really friends, but that shit just looked nice and funny on cam, and they just ruined it. It's fucking why. Those videos are still up on their channels, they're still fun. And one genuinely fucking thing that annoyed the shit out of me is that, people are criticising H3, right? I don't care that they're criticizing him. They're criticizing him for him telling people to like just for him criticizing Creator Clash 3 because it's fucking stupid because the second one lost 250 grand. It's like, of course, make fun of it because it lost 250 grand. So chances are the third one's also going to do dog shit and not give money to charity. Pretty fucking obvious, right? Like, it sucked. It was genuinely terrible. Like, it's fucking stupid. I bought a pay-per-view for Creator Clash 1 because Dad was in it, right? It's fucking stupid. Hassan's exactly what people think of when they hear annoying millennial. It's not even that. He's pushing 30, mate. He's fucking weird. He still wears pearls around his fucking neck. Grow the fuck up. Are you a 1910s aristocrat or are you Batman's mother? Why the fuck are you wearing pearls? Jesus Christ. It's fucking stupid. Shiny, I didn't cut the audio because I was lazy. Creator Clash 3 needs to be Alexander Usyk. Fucking a gauntlet of any YouTubers you don't like. I'd say just get fucking get Chael Sonnen in like a cage and just throw fuckers at him and see what happens. Because Chael Sonnen's the GOAT. He's a number one, never lost a match. Josh is pushing 40. You look like a fucking luchador. Shut up.
He survives the ultimate. He won't be.
Grown man is wearing a maid dress, by the way. I don't have an issue with that if you're wearing a stupid cosplay as a joke. I've done that. I can't fucking. But him literally wearing pearls. Like, he looks like he's going down Crime Alley after watching Zorro. That's a Batman joke. Because that's, you know, that's the funny scene of his mum getting shot and she drops the pearls. Like, fuck me, dude. He literally wears pearls. And he sat there in a $3 million house telling everyone to be a socialist, to tax the rich. Like, he's so unlikable unless you're crazy or you're a woman who wants to fuck him. Or a man who wants to fuck him. Like, I don't get it. Undisputed, never lost a round, can never enter Brazil without dying. You know? Like, it's fucking funny. There was a clip of Anderson Silva inviting him to his house for a barbecue. It's like, in America or in Brazil? No, you'd be killed in Brazil. Which is pretty funny. Because he would be. Because he made fun of... one of the funniest things Chael Sonnen ever said about Brazil is he said, turns out Brazil invented the toothbrush. It's funny because only the one tooth, not the rest of their teeth. That's why their dentists are so bad. Like, stupid shit like that. Chael Sonnen's the best. Fucking love him.
In the turn afterwards.
But right now we're editing a Phantom Parade video.
Team Go-
I'll pull up the thumbnail for it. Pretty simple. Boom. JJK, PP. Gojo comparison. And it's just this one. Boom. That one. Dead simple thumbnail. Dead easy. It looks a bit crusty. And those are even after upscaled because you can't get a good quality PNG of those. But that's fuck it. Fine. Who gives a shit? Yeah. I need to get this video out soon though. On one of my other channels because a new Gojo's being released very fucking soon. So I need to hurry up with this shit. If you participate in the Dutch parade, I'll consider it, bro. Why are you talking about fucking... Bruh.
Gojo has
What the fuck? Little... No... Whoa. Oh, yeah. Little Nerd was brushing the because whoa. That's an old classic fucking... Yeah, I love him, bro. Jillson's the best. The only person I saw making money with their mouth is your ex-wife. Ah, fucking love Jilson.
none of these limitations. He can stay on the field for as long as he's alive. However, unlike his two adult counterparts, he doesn't have their constantly.
I love Jilson, and he's my favorite. He's like the most human, and he's fucking funny. Like there were some times a year my father didn't even make 100 grand, barely. Yeah, it's like fucking. He's so on the nose and just ironic, and he was the first like wrestler type promo guy in the UFC. He's great.
For their limited time.
But my favorite fighter, if you wanted to know, in all of the UFC ever, is Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, and there's a reason why, right? It's not because he's one of the best technical fighters out there. It's not because he's the absolute god. I'm gonna bring up something that's very near and dear to me, right? So, before Dragon Ball FighterZ came out, right? When Dragon Ball FighterZ was still coming out and it was in its like beta and shit. TJ, he was on a stream with Rhyme Style and like a bunch of other fucking Dragon Ball YouTubers on a live stream. And I remember watching the live stream being like, holy shit, there's Rhyme Style, they're playing Dragon Ball. What the fuck is Demetrius Johnson doing there? Let me see if I can find it. Yes, Johnson. No, not Combo. Johnson stream. It'll probably just show him playing the game, but it was like when the game was still in beta, he was on a live stream. Like he saw a played up button that moment. Okay, it's just not gonna fucking. Oh. Demetrius goes Super Saiyan Dragon Ball FighterZ. Oh, this shit is so fucking laggy. This was it. He was with Maximilian Dude. He was with fucking Xavier Woods and Rhyme Style. What the fuck? Think about how strange that is. Just like conceptually. Mighty Mouse. UFC champ. One of the best fighters of all time. Yeah. Oh, that's so laggy. Because I've got OBS and Premiere open. I just want to see the panel. I just wanted to show the panel. That's it. Because then then I'll just go back to playing the music. There's Xavier Woods. There's Rhyme Style. And there's Maximilian Dude and Demetrius Johnson. Kid me was watching this shit live and being so fucking... My like is on it from 7 years ago. But like, I remember watching this shit live and being so fucking confused. Like, DJ is the GOAT, don't get me wrong. What the fuck's he doing sat next to Max? Next to Rhyme Style? What's he doing? This was Worlds Collide, and this was like Marvel vs. Capcom in real fucking life. Dude, I wish you knew about the MMA ages ago. I got so much shit I could have said. Oh yeah, I like the UFC. My favourite's DJ. I also like, who are some other fights I genuinely give a shit about? There's not a lot. I obviously love Chilson because he's just like hilarious. I like Wonder Boy. Is it Steve Thompson? Is that his name? He's like just like the nice, polite Southern American guy with like the kicking power of fucking God. Like he's the best. Like have you seen the clip of him watching himself get knocked out? He's just I love that shit. Humble as fuck. He's a goat. But anyway.
Field. He has it active for a few turns, but it needs to be reapplied with.
I mean, I used to help. I know, don't look it, bro, but I used to help coach people in kickboxing, bro. I'm jacked, I swear. I have like a duffel bag downstairs, like filled with all my old gear, and it looks at me like the Green Goblin mask. Like, oh, you could be exercising and being epic, doing tornado kicks, but I'm like, no, I'd rather sit on my ass and edit. Fuck training, fuck that shit. That's idiot stuff.
Runs out. Furthermore, if he takes damage whilst the Limitless is active, Team Gojo takes active.
I love that the Xbox 360 has forever been immortalized in UFC lore. what else was there? I mean, I miss back in the UFC days when they had like random ass sponsors on their stuff, but then like the whole Adidas. Was it Adidas? No, it wasn't Adidas. It was fucking the whole deal anyway. The fucking UFC Reebok deal. Like I liked seeing dude wipes on people's assholes. You know what I mean? I like seeing that word on someone who's getting their shit rocked. Like stupid fucking sponsorships all over people when they're beating each other to death. I'd rather see that than just Reebok, because they look shit.
Blue and green gold, which is nice.
You miss Tony Ferguson. You miss when he was like actually competent and not. He's always been insane, but his wife, I think she got a restraining order. Now he's just like actually insane. He used to be fucking interesting and always talking about Ninja Turtles in interviews, and now he's just got more cauliflower ear, blonder hair, and is just more insane. And not in a good way.
It is nice. Blue and green Gojo, however, are practically invincible. Right, when they're on the field.
It's upsetting, man. Oh. I say that like he's dead. I mean, his career is, let's be real.
Koji and Miguel.
It's same with like Hazmat, you know, he just hasn't fought, he's always been ill, so his career's kind of dead in the wild because he's getting older and he's not fighting anyone. And he only fights people overweight. Like, it's fucking dumb. Ignore that voice crack, by the way, that was a manly voice crack.
And Miguel, their HP.
I never liked any of those fighters, because everyone gasses them up as always being the best. I hate John Jones with a passion as well. I like Daniel Cormier. He's humbler. He's nicer. He's not as much of a rat. I was going to say Tom Jones. Very different man. John Jones is a piece of shit. I hate John Jones. He's like, actually, how can you be a coke fiend, hit and run coke like demon, and then also pretend to be this humble guy who's changed his ways when you're still clearly that same fucking dude? You're just an asshole. Like, you're just a dick. Like, he's always been tested positive for steroids, but he always fine tunes it. Genuinely, like, hey, I've got a fucked up immune system. I don't think it's because he's inbred. That's a fucking jump. Jesus.
Stats are really.
You could just say he's took too many fucking hits.
hard.
John Jones, the GOAT.
Like reaching over.
Like, John Jones genuinely just sucks as a human being. I don't get why everyone gasses him up. Yeah, but he's the best. No one else took him down. Yeah, because he was supposed to fight Daniel Cormier, and Daniel Cormier lost. While it's another contest now because John Jones. Yeah, John Jones. I was getting confused with Tom Jones. John Jones was fucking tested positive for drugs. It's fucking stupid. He's stealing Aspinall's prime years.
Like random attacks.
I like old school shit. I was introduced to like MMA and stuff a bit through when I was doing kickboxing, but before that, it was my uncle who was like a big fan of like kickboxing and all that shit. So I got introduced to like Crow Cop and fucking what is it? Right leg, left leg hospital, right leg cemetery. Fucking you got Michael Crow Cop and fucking that's the one Brandon Shaw fucking beat, right? The legend killer. That went for him. That's my impression of Brandon Sharp. Fuck Brandon Sharp as well. He's a fucking idiot. Can't even talk. Talks less than me. He just stole that match from Reyes. You came out 8 pounds overweight. How do you feel? You said a bunch of nothing. Okay, fuck off. Fedor Emelianenko. Thank you, Fedor, the GOAT. That people can't tell if he's the GOAT or not because he's fucking weird. Some people think he's the best of all time. Some people think he was just fucking like, I don't know. It's very strange. Like like Pride Days are very interesting to look at. Like, holy fuck. It's so funny as well. Is it Don Fry? I like Don Fry as well because the way Don Fry talks about the modern generation is fucking hilarious. It's like, back then we were real men. And I agree with him because he looks like a fucking Team Fortress 2 character with that big fucking mustache and like always wearing a cowboy hat. Like, Jesus Christ. Don Fry's a scary motherfucker.
To begin with, unless you're really underleveled for the content you're doing.
But Mirko Cro Cop, the funniest thing ever to me is when he does a stare down with who the fuck is it? His nickname's the Axe Murderer, and Mirko Cro Cop was like ex-special, like Slovakian special forces, so he had killed motherfuckers, and he's looking at this dude nicknamed the Axe Murderer, and he's just fucking looking him in the eyes. He's fucking. Have I seen Fedor's mom? No. Why the fuck would I look at Fedor? Wait, do they look exactly like him? I might have. Who's this? What's up, Flame?
Yo.
Wait, I'm talking about Fedor Emelianenko. What's up?
Not much, just up for you.
As I say, I'm talking about Fedor Emelianenko. Yes, Vanderlei Silva. When Fedor's having a stare down with Vanderlei, the Axe Murderer And then you've got fucking Michael Crocop staring him down like an actual killer, like he killed people in Special Forces, like he is fucking scary. And he's just looking down Vandalay, and Vandalay just kind of like pretty good moment. But anyway, what's up?
Nice.
Nice. You know much about like Pride MMA?
No, not at all. I just came here to chill.
Just
I'm not
won't
gonna
die.
lie, I might have missed clips and I'm pretending this is fully intentional, so,
Yo, he clicked.
how's everyone?
I'm fucking editing a Phantom Parade video, bro. For one of the other, like, for one of the 3 channels I've fucking got. Oh, the
People
guy.
play Phantom Parade?
I
What
fucking.
even is Phantom Parade?
It's the gacha game, bro, with the epic new characters. The guy who's responsible for Chill going,
Oh,
I can't let you get too close. sorry, I'm interrupting you. That was,
oh, it's a fake game.
a gacha game, bro. It's not real. It just pretends to take the money out your account. It's not real, bro. Oh.
If you gamble for real, you gamble for real.
If you gamble in the game, you gamble in real life. Yeah, no shit, it took my fucking money. Let the general chat kinda...
Sounds like a skill issue if I'm being honest with you, man.
True. I can't let you get too close. Chelsea is a fucking goat. He's doing it in flip-flops as well.
With that being said, however,
You know who Chelsea is, don't you?
I think I do.
That's all you need. That's all I needed. You get good boy points.
mean Team Gojo is dying
Nice.
every mission, okay?
Oh. How do you feel? Okay, I was talking about this earlier with Shiny. How do you feel about upscaling JJK characters to Lightspeed?
The limit it's just annoying.
I'd say it's extremely I'd say it's inconsistent. I think it's more consistent in my opinion than Mach 3. I'll say
I
that
don't
much,
agree
but
with that, but okay. Like,
it's more so because Mach 3 JJK
It's just
makes
annoying
a
that
bunch
you
of
have to waste a
like
10 every
Lightspeed
time.
JJK doesn't make basically Mach 3 JJK breaks the verse and a lot of things don't function.
The little
With Mach
things-
3 JJK. Lightspeed JJK just upscales it. That's why I say
I don't
Lightspeed's more
see it. I feel like it makes more inconsistencies because like one of the big like annoyances with that, I feel like it's going to be inconsistent whether you choose left or right. Like if you say Mark 3
Oh,
or
both are
Lightspeed.
inconsistent. I'm not
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
Okay, let me get that straight.
Yeah, but the reason Lightspeed annoys me so much is because you have like, you know, when Choso Fest uses Piercing Blood, it's Lightspeed. Like it, not Lightspeed. Sorry, fucking hell. It's Mach 1. Like it's this. It's Mach 1. It breaks the sound barrier, right? That's like the statement from when it's like it can possibly break the sound barrier, and then we see him use it against Uraume from like a long distance, and Uraume barely catches it and says, "Oh, it's so fast," and that's Mach 1 or like Mach 2, since it's arguably faster, since Chozo's like blood-lustered, I guess, right? And then you go,
Right.
you upscale. You say Kashimo's lightning is exactly like lightning, right? You don't even say you make Hikari lightning timer because he reacts to it. Okay, sure. You take those 2 feats and they don't mix with the rest because now you've got Uraume who's above, like around Mach 1, Mach 2, and all of a sudden she's equal in relative speeds to this lightning timer, and like there's nothing to suggest she's grown in strength between Shibuya and Shinjuku. She's just jumped.
Yep. I mean, there's also some. I mean, there are other ways to argue around that. You can just argue like Choso's piercing blood was rage amps, which is why it could have been faster.
Yeah, but still, like it goes from Mach 1 to lightning timing. It doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, no. Like the reason why I don't think the Machs are consistent though is mainly because if JJK was just Mach 1 to Mach 3, you physically could not perform the Black Flash. You'd move too slow.
Yeah, but you've also got stuff like Kenjaku reacting to a black hole, which is like faster than light.
I mean that too.
Like you've
That
got
too. But like in my opinion, those things are significantly less important in comparison to the Black Flash, considering how core the Black Flash is in its function to JJK.
my entire perception of it is I personally believe that I would just like to discount anything speed related, to be honest, because if Gege himself questions his own statements about speed, it kind of defeats the point. I just think he likes to add statements in, or the term like as fast as, it's like shit like that because it sounds cool, not because he actually knows what it means. Because he didn't even understand how the infinite works, and he made it. He had like the editor corrects him on how the limitless works because he doesn't get it, right? That's and then he.
But you
Yeah, you go.
And the editors use like the fan wiki all the time as well. That's
Yeah,
why I will always like be more consistent to the like calculation size. Like I like whatever the more consistent things that people calculate in the fandom,
Both of
I
these
will
can black
always take the
flash.
side more over the
And
narrator
on top of that, they
statements
get a stat
because there
buff
is
when
way
you
too
use
much
it, and
contradiction
on top of
among
that,
the narrator statements. And if you take Mach 3 as a top tier JJK speed thing, Black Flash becomes impossible. But if you take the Black Flash literally, Mach
then
3
Mark
and
3
Mach
makes no
1 being
sense.
considered top tier makes sense. So the best thing you can do is not care what the narrator says and always put the calcs above.
That's why I
Which
like.
I know some people aren't gonna like, but
I just like fucking. I made that Maharaga and Noma video. I just like capped it at Mach 25 because there was a calc of Sukuna like reacting to piercing blood. I was like, okay, that makes sense. But saying FTL
yeah.
is like from the arguments of like EM waves and shit. I don't think that makes sense because like it's pretty much Sukuna just like aim dodging it because you can see like the curse energy build up in his mouth and just goes, I'm not fucking letting that hit. Like saying he's faster than light because he reacted to that after fucking Hollow Purple. I think that's disingenuous. I think that's stupid. Like Koshima, like God,
Weird.
I don't like that shit. Fucking silly billies. I don't know. I am the power scaling guru who doesn't fucking power scale. So I think it's stupid, but yeah,
the stat buff
I'm a
when
power
you
scaling
tune up
god,
with Black Flash
even
is
though I don't really
basically
power
saying
scale anymore.
best.
I retired.
I'm
And by
just,
retired I mean I moved over to invincible
Then
power
you
scaling
get a
because it was
25%
easier to do.
I don't give a fuck about fucking power. I don't give a shit about invincible power scaling because I don't understand it. I just take the narrative as is. I don't give a fuck. Alan's strong, cool. Don't give a fuck. Powerplex can survive shit he really shouldn't. I don't give a fuck. Cool. I is
That's a reminder, Doc Seismic can blow up continents. Have a good day.
that's fucking foolish. That's probably yeah.
increase the crit rate of a green
I hate that the thing is, like, it's kind of one of the better
Gojo
arguments you
just
can
gets
make
it up
because they can
1/10
hurt
extra, and
invincible.
Blue Gojo.
So it's like, I hate that it might be true.
I don't fucking
So,
But
know,
whatever,
man.
Black
whatever.
Flash effect is slightly
I don't know
better.
shit about it. Like the most invincible content I've consumed lately is the fucking like the idle game. Like I'd say I haven't watched it in ages, like since it fucking finished, and I haven't read it since I made my video on it. I might make a Sinister Mark video because I don't get how he became that fucking popular, and he's kind of interesting. But beyond that, I'm a Powerplex, Angstrom Levy kind of guy. I hate the Invincible War. It sucks. It
Of
stinks.
course, Angstrom,
No
get
Black
off
Flash
the
is allowed.
channel, man. We know it's you, Angstrom.
It's so funny though because I made that video and I just titled it "The Invincible War was disappointing" and it got 0 views and I was like, the Invincible War sucks. And then it spikes a little bit in views and then immediately, yo, shut up Powerplex, like shut up Angstrom. I'm just like, you're not listening. You can't keep getting away with this.
However, he does get a significant
It's fucking
buff
stupid, dude.
when he crits.
Why do people keep putting Homelander against people in versus battles? He fucking sucks.
Because they like seeing Homelander lose.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like Homelander versus someone you might think you win against. It's like, no, Homelander just loses because he saw this plane that's about to crash and couldn't even pick it up. He's like, I'll just go through the hole because I'm not fast enough to stop it or some shit. Like, come on. Homelander, trash. Death battles like
Yeah, everyone knows Homelander. But it's more like, it's your rite of passage. If you can't beat Homelander, you really deserve to call yourself a battle stone.
he's the gatekeeper of the fucking versus battle world.
In Gojo crit, you get 10%
Exactly.
Gojo crit.
All my
If you can't
punch
beat
a hole through.
Homelander, you're not what we're talking about.
I genuinely. What's he gonna do? Scream at you and burst your ears? Okay. The fuck's that gonna do? All Might still punches a fucking hole through him. Jesus.
He gets a 10% buff to
Anyway, I'm
damage
gonna dip. I got
5
some stuff
turns,
to
which
do.
is pretty
Games
clean.
I have to do.
Fine then. Fuck off.
5 turns, which is
Peace. Did he? Oh, he's gone.
pretty
I think he left when I said fuck off. Damn. Death Battle is just comedically based. Like, you never know who'll win. Yeah, I'd say Death Battle is just inconsistent because, like, they fuck up scaling a bit. Or, like, not consistently. I haven't watched any of them in ages. But you kind of just watch them nowadays because, like, there'll be a cool animation at the end, not because of the scaling. If I ever watch a Death Battle now, it's just because I'm just going to skip to the end and see the animation. When they create composite characters for some reason, but not across the board. So we gotta get a Superman, take his speed from like Earth Prime, get his durability from like composite Superman, like literally the one that's half Batman, half Superman, and we're gonna take his AP from Man of Steel. Not from Flashpoint. Fuck it. The skinny fucked up one. There's his AP. And there's his best feet. Fuck it. No. Like, it's fucking... It's just strange.
Not much else to say regarding these units.
It's like, oh, we're going to do Goku versus Character X, and you pick up feats from Dragon Ball Heroes. Okay, why the fuck have you chose Dragon Ball Heroes of all places? Like, that's not the source you go to for, like, consistent Dragon Ball info. It's strange.
These units, not much to say regarding these units' auto skills.
You know what? I've got a great idea that I might do. Since it's a 3-day weekend for me right now. Technically, well, I've got Monday off. So I've got today and Monday. But one thing I was planning to do for ages was make, like, a little animation idea. I think I was going to do... So, if you know, in Dragon Ball, Cooler was never a manga character because he's a movie-exclusive character. However, Dragon Ball Heroes, he's there, right? I was thinking of trying to do a little animation with him. And I haven't thought about it in fucking forever. And I feel like I might have improved since I came up with the idea. But I still don't know what I'd do with it. Because it's kind of... The panels look good. Like, look at that. That's a fucking sick panel, right? I think that's like Supernova hitting. But I don't know what I'd do with it. Also, Cooler just killing King Cold is fucking based. Fucking love Golden Cooler. What the fuck is this music? I have no idea what the fuck this is. I don't know why this is in my playlist. It's not some niche light novel music, so it's clearly not what I want. Fuck that. I'll put K-Project music in the back again. Yippee! K-Project, the GOAT. I don't care what anyone says. Zura molly ups Kratos. Fucking obvious. Did they say Kratos wins? Fuck off. They didn't say Kratos wins against fucking Azura. You cannot say that. That does not make any fucking sense. Hold up. No, you need to... They didn't... They did not say Azura loses to Kratos. You cannot fucking... The game starts with him punching the finger of a god that is bigger than the fucking planet, and it explodes because he punched it. What? What the fuck? That's funny, that. Me, personally, I'd have a better... I'd beat up Kratos. I mean, look at me. Peak human. I'm 8 feet tall and I'm, like, jacked. The camera's a bit weird. You can't tell that I'm 300 pounds of pure fucking mass. But trust, I'd beat his ass. Kratos, the Statement Sultan. What the fuck does that mean? Does he just have a bunch of statements saying, like, he can pick up an infinite amount of weight or some shit that they use? I mean, Azura beat up, like, not just a god, like, from the Pantheon. What you call it? Oh, is it? Why would? Do you want to know something funny, Shiny, about K-Project? I've probably told you before. You might have seen it before because I saw a bunch of TikToks make this joke after I did. Not in a video, but it weirded me out. So Sukuna Gojo. This is a character called Sukuna Gojo. It's a child with a scythe. That's Sukuna Gojo. And he's part of the Green Clan, and the Green Clan is filled with gamers, because green. Yeah. I say that, but the Green Clan has some banging fucking tunes. I will not lie to you. Where's KVK? That's one of the best songs in the fucking OST, and I'm going to pull it up now. That's not it. Where is it? Where's KVK? I think that's not him. Fuck. Hold up. But it's all statements, dog. Like the law is overblown, and then it cuts to Kratos slowly being able to trudge through snow and saying, "Too much ice to break. Gotta go around." Damn. I mean, hey, Azura, I know why you would compare and struggling to push a wall that's like 2 million pounds. Azura can like carry the weight of the planet. He's the GOAT. He beats Akuma in a fight. He beats Oni in a fight. Has Kratos ever beat Ryu? Just saying. I'm just saying. Has Kratos ever split the fucking moon in half? Oh, I thought of a funny joke there. I'm not saying that, fuck me. But when Asura is fighting like his mentor on the moon, he parries the sword, catches it, and he throws it to the side, and it slices the fucking moon in half. Like, it's so goofy, dude. Like, Azura's Wrath, I don't even know how it seems like kind of on the nose how you would scale it, but it still seems so far up. Like, so fucking ridiculous. It's obviously not like Gurren Lagann levels of like ridiculous scaling, but it's obviously like surprisingly high. Well, not surprisingly, because you see the cutscenes and it's like fucking high. Azura is on his way across the whole universe in seconds. They still give Kratos the speed advantage. It's because in real time they give the in real time calc where you have to push Y fast enough. Kratos just gets it in the cutscene. You don't really worry about it. It's fine. Did you not see how fast Kratos can punch? That's faster than a quick time event. You know, come on. Azura just pushed Y and timed it right. Kratos didn't even have to go to a cutscene. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. I just think that's such a stupid fucking thing. And also, I keep seeing clips of fucking the Doom guy killing Master Chief, and I'd assume the Doomslayer would win, but it's still upsetting to see. I don't want to see Master Chief rip the fuck apart. He's the GOAT. Don't do my boy like that. It's just fucking rude. Why'd you have to do that? It's like you've got me, mate. Put your arm around him and then stabbed him in his fucking throat when I'm looking and I'm making eye contact with you. Chakravati, who may not ever gets beaten back to death by unarmed Asura. Yeah, because he has Asura's daughter, and he's like, fuck it, I'll kill you. The whole plot of Asura's Wrath is that he's too angry to fucking die. It's like watching your dad get knocked out, you know. Yeah. Sir. What are you doing, Chief? Sir. Dying, sir. It's like fucking... It's like watching, like, Noble Team. Is it, like, Noble Team? Like, Team 6 from Reach? It's like watching those cutscenes again. It's like seeing Kat getting shot in the fucking head. It's like you're just seeing it again. You're seeing Emil try and fighting those big fuckers and getting taken. You're just seeing it again. Except it's a Doomslayer doing it, who you also love. It's like seeing... Not that I ever see that. It's like seeing... It's not even like that, it's worse. It's like seeing your best friend knock out your dad. Because you like both of them. You like both of them. And you've just seen a horrible act happen. You've seen your best mate knock your dad out and you just sat there like... I've not won any of... I've gained nothing. This is just pain. Fucking upsetting. It's upsetting. Didn't like it. Fuck you.
That I haven't said before in a previous video. Now, all three other things to note. Other things.
Fucking hell. But yeah, it's upsetting. Reminds me of what other death battles have there been? They did Goku vs Superman a few times. They did Alucard vs Dio. I think they let Alucard win, which I'm fine with. I think Alucard... Or did Dio win? I think you upscale Alucard somehow. I don't know how you would scale Alucard. Probably like some weird fourth dimensional bullshit because of Schrodinger. I have no idea how you'd fucking quantify that. Because how Schrodinger's powers work are fucking weird. Like some trans, like, dimensional bullshit. Like, I don't know. Schrodinger's weird.
skill.
And Dio's like, he can control time, but like at the end of the series, Alucard isn't kind of like, he can just do what the fuck he wants. He's not like a god or anything. It's so weird. It's so strange.
All three Gojos.
I don't know how that ability works. I've not watched the death battle, but I remember asking about the ending ages ago. Also, I'm also live on Twitch. I don't think anyone's on that, but that's fine. I'm still paying for it.
Cursed energy per turn at most. So they're always going to be able to use whatever skills they want.
I'm trying to think. What other death battles have they done? I might scroll through their catalogue. Just out of curiosity, actually. Give me... I'm just playing fucking K-Project music. I'm fucking fine with it. Alucard's got very good immortality from what I remember. Yeah. So, ironically enough, this is a funny thing. I had a comment on my Maharaga vs Normal video saying that Maharaga could regen from a pool of blood, which is anime only, right? And I told him that, but I argued for like 14 comments because I'm an idiot, right? But unironically, that's what Alucard can do. He can survive as a pool of blood and like write shit out as the blood. Like he just won't die that way. He can live with nothing. They did Shigaraki vs Mahito, and I'm thinking, Shigaraki fucking annihilates him. It's not even funny. I don't need to watch that. But here's the thing that annoys me as well. People like to do that versus battle a lot, and that's what the comparison they should be making. Genuinely. People always put Shigaraki vs Mahito, and I don't get it. Because you have Shigaraki who needs to make contact with anything to destroy it. Mahito can only do that with people. What character can completely destroy things or recreate them by making contact with them. Overhaul. I don't get why people put Mahito against Overhaul. I think. Yeah. The reason they do it with Shigaraki is because, you know, they look kind of similar, and I get that. But it makes more sense to put Mahito versus Overhaul, in my opinion. It's like Alex Mercer from Prototype straight up regenerating after he caught with a fireball of it. Fuck yeah. What was the name of the dude from Prototype 2? He was just kind of boring. Alex Mercer was the edgy goat.
Barring
Yeah.
the ultimate skill, of course, since every skill...
I remember that shit. You had to go and do some Uplay bullshit to play as Alex Mercer in Prototype 2. I remember that. I played the shit out of Prototype. Love that shit. And the only new ability they added in Prototype 2 were the tendrils. You couldn't think about anything else. Come the fuck on. Bruh. Not even like wings. You couldn't give us like Prototype wings, like some, like in, I haven't played it, but like the Spider-Man 2 game, like I'm pretty sure there's a Venom with wings. Why couldn't you give people that? Like that kind of shit. I want a new Infamous game. Didn't they do Prototype versus Infamous? James Heller. Thank you.
One quick
My God.
Another, both Green Gojo and Blue Gojo have the same exact stats. Barrel charge, which Hollow Pebble Gojo obviously has a larger ultimate gauge, so it takes them a little bit longer.
I've got, when in doubt, when you're struggling, always have a cold Dr. Pepper by your side. It's fresh out the fridge. My fridge is fucked up, so it accidentally freezes it a little bit. Ooh. Banging. Could have done something like having attacks themed around bones or having nerves instead of flesh. Nah. There's countless things they could have done. But I think Prototype 2 was probably a little bit rushed. Like, it isn't... They did repeat a bunch of stuff throughout the game. It wasn't a perfect one. But I just, like... I want another Infamous game. I know... Like, I would have liked it if Cole McGrath didn't die. But, you know. Who you got winning on Alex Mercer versus Mahito? I don't know how you would quantify... like Alex taking damage, like soul damage, right? Because it's like a different verse and we don't really know anything about the soul. You could argue like, okay, he touches fucking at Mercer's arm and then he just cuts it off and regrows it because he can regenerate a fuck ton, right? I don't know how they would interact. It would be a weird, you'd have to do some weird logistics, like headcanon-y stuff to figure out how their abilities would interact with each other. Like, Alex probably couldn't kill Mahito, but I don't know how Mahito would work in Prototype. But because I like him more, Alex Mercer wins. I'm listening to Gurren Lagann. I'm not getting sued for that. I love Gurren Lagann, but fuck off. Just who the hell do you think I am? My drill will pierce the heavens. I'm Simone the... Oh, Jesus.
Meaning whilst Hollow Pebble may do more damage...
Well, yeah. I would prefer Alex. It's like, who wins in a fight, Cole McGrath or Kashimo? Cole McGrath stomps. If the soul is the body and the body is the soul, does Alex just have like thousands of souls inside of him from all the people he's absorbed? That's an argument I guess you could make. This is a weird comparison. But there's this one fucking random mob, like, demon thing in Overlord. This is a randomly niche thing, right? I don't know what it's called. But, like, there's just this one scene where, like, it eats a guy, and you see it, like, a face appear on its stomach. It's like, it's consumed, it's like, part of it now. So, like, Alex is, like, fucking ate a bunch of dudes. Pause. But I don't know how that would interact. Like, imagine if Mahito used Idol Transfiguration and he combined a bunch of transfigured humans together, like he does with Body Isomer, whatever that move's called, where he makes like a really strong one. If he touched it again, could he just destroy one of the parts of it, like one soul in it, and would it stay the same? I don't know. It's a weird thing. Like, imagine if, you know, this is a weird comparison. If you had like Gogeta and Mahito attacked his soul, would it like, could he delete Goku's soul from that? Like, how the fuck would that work? It's a weird comparison, I know, because it's not like fusion, it's more like absorption. Like, it's like for Boo. Like, he touches Super Boo, can he like kill Piccolo? I don't know. It's a weird, like, you've got two very different power systems. That is a fun interaction to theorize about, but it's like, there's no way to confirm it. You know, it would just be a lot of headcanon. It's after days of attrition, slowly rattling down. You can't transfigure Alex and Base because he's a viral colony and didn't have a soul. Damn. Alex Mercer has a soul. He's the sole reason for living because he's so fucking cool.
With Blue Gojo, while during the 17th.
Fucking love Alex Mercer, dude. Those claw hands as a kid, I thought they were the coolest shit. And I got older, and I still believe it.
During the 710s, whilst you can do that with Hollow Pebble Gojo.
I fucking love that shit.
So, with that being said, with all that gone through, let's get down and dirty and
That's a weird
discuss
matchup to pick,
actual
though.
Kits.
It's not terrible. I'd like to talk about My Hero Vigilantes, though. That's something everyone should read. I fucking love it. I love Captain Celebrity. He's my goat. I love Ingenium, the goat. Love the Crawler. Sick as fuck, mate. Knuckle Duster, the goat. O'Clock, the goat. I've got a lot of goats. I'm a farmer. They're the best. Right? They're sick as fuck. Vigilantes, sick as fuck. I'm
Now, all
very
the
good mood.
Gojos- oh,
Holy ish. Oh.
you see, have very similar kits, but they differ in very important ways.
Yeah. We also get a lot of All Might in it. Shiny with the poop shape. Okay. But yeah,
They all have one
I like All Might.
type
Everyone likes All Might.
introduced
You'll struggle to find someone who doesn't like All Might. And he's in Vigilantes a bunch.
just to attack.
Obviously, he's not as nowhere near as a prominent character because it's not about him. But he is kind of like, you know, like how he would be in a story set before My Hero, in the sense that, you know, he will come in and save the day sometimes. You seen the meme of the Knights of the Round Table, and it's like anti-hero, anti-villain, protagonist, antagonist, chaotic, neutral, lawful, 20 other descriptions, and it's Alex at the center. He's got a little bit of everything. It's weird, but with at the same time though, Prototype 1 was a fine game. I think the story of it was okay from what I remember. I don't remember too much. I know there's a bit of lore to it, but Infamous is so much better for like story. I love Infamous.
And
At least parts of it. There are parts of it I don't like.
So let's
But
compare each.
Zeke got his redemption. He's a beast. And the beast is a bitch. I feel like I'm cooking the rest of chat and being able to talk because I'm just autistic spam paragraphs. If no one else is typing, dog, you're just giving me more material to talk about. I can yap, but it will be unguided nonsense without your chats, my child. So please, feel free to fucking autistically type, bro. I don't give a fuck. It's helpful. It reminds me when you wrote that fucking epic, you know, CT for my avatar. It's great. I appreciate it.
Range. So let's compare each of their attack in that format. Physical, ranged, buff/debuff, and then their ultimate.
Bam, 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 bam. Is this K Project music? It is. Bit of a random fucking thumbnail. Yeah, but keep chatting, bro. I don't give a fuck. Do I have this one? The name of this song is Kinky Man. Right then. Okay. I wouldn't mind using this song in the background. Do you have Baruto? I have a volume of Kagurabachi I've not read. Knobhead. I've got a good few Vigilantes. I've got all of Tokyo Ghoul. Got all of Deadman Wonderland. Got a few Berserks. I want the Berserk Bibles, but they're so fucking expensive. Got, yeah, Chainsaw Man. Well, a bunch of, not a lot of Chainsaw Man, but a little bit. I've got One Piece light novels. Overlord light novels. I've got most of them. Got a bunch of stuff in that fucking cupboard over there. Oh, fucking Jack, dude. But on Death Battle, by the way, they had Mercer lose to the infamous Protag. I don't know if he does lose, but it was in the worst way. He does it because they just totally forgot the festability you get in the game. It is to get a free Devastator attack when you're about to die. I'd say that he would probably win because Infamous scales a bit higher. Because, like, for example, if I know you just said you haven't played them. At the end of the second game, there's a character called the Beast, and the Beast is going to destroy the Earth, and you stop him. and you also like the whole gimmick of Infamous is like this. It's kind of like Mass Effect, where if you have this binary choice between very very good and very very evil, do you let hostages die to save one person, or do you save all the hostages and let that one person die? Like, it's very binary. Like, very very evil, very very good. Do you kill all your friends or do you save them? Like, it's very very obvious. But you either team up with the Beast or you beat him. And the Beast, like, scales really fucking high. Because he's, like, some weird dimensional thing. It's very strange. He has weirdly high scaling. And when you're playing as the main character with, I can't remember the name of the device that you have. But you use buffs from this device, like the MacGuffin, to beat the Beast. And the Beast... He's never just called the Beast, by the way. He's, like, this giant fucking Pixar villain made of, like, clouds and volcanoes. I don't know about Infamous, so I'll take your word for it, but again, they just didn't account for what should be a very decisive factor. I mean, it's really weird. It's one of think of it like it plays very similarly to Prototype, but imagine it in a similar way. Like Prototype probably scales really fucking high because there's certain things like like not really high, but like surprisingly high. Like you can casually pick up tanks and you can pick up and throw them so fucking far, and you can jump ridiculously high. You can jump like fucking All Might. Infamous is in a similar way, where like the gameplay isn't 100% reflective of how highly it would probably scale. Like, Cole is really fucking strange, the way he scales. I don't know too much. It's been a while since I've looked at, like, this is fucking going years back of any scaling for Infamous, but he scales surprisingly high than you would think. Surprisingly high. Like, because he can, like, just nuke shit with electricity. And he can get charged from literally anywhere. He can get charged from corpses or from living people. It doesn't fucking matter. He can take charges from batteries, from power lines, or just take the electrical impulses from your fucking body. That's not a scaling thing. It's just fucking cool. Like, Cole is cool. Cole McGrath is the GOAT, right? I love him so much. He's the sickest motherfucker. Desmond from Second Son, I just see it as Troy Baker. Like, it's fucking stupid. The mother, Elizabeth Green, was stated to be able to smother the Earth's core if she could absorb the rest of Manhattan and Mercer beat her, but again, I don't know. I'll pull up. It's not the most reliable source, don't get me wrong, but let me just check what it says. The Versus Battle Wiki. Ooh. Cole McGrath. Cole McGrath. He scales surprisingly high. Like, it's very strange. I'm just curious of where they put him. I just want to see the stats. Attack potency at least city level. It should be way higher than that. At least large amount level higher with overlord burst. No, I need higher than that. What the fuck? Likely far higher. No, it's way higher than that. What are you talking about? Oh shit! Through Twitch Tribal, my goat. Fuck yeah. This isn't right. This isn't right, by the way. Hold on. Are they using just Infamous 1? Thank you very, very much, Tribal, you fucking god. Still replying to my fucking... Oh, wait, it's not on fucking Twitch. I'm an idiot. It's on YouTube. I'm an idiot. I was looking at... I was assuming it was OBS. Fuck. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Beast Call. Okay. At least 6 level. That's fucking bullshit. Higher, large mountain, gigawatts, large mountain. It's... What the fuck? I'm pissed. But also, aren't you going to say anything, Tribal? My god, come on now. One of the OGs, fucking World of Horror, come on now. Intelligence, gifted. What the fuck does that mean? How do you feel about Cole McGrath? You're a boomer like me. Cole McGrath's the GOAT, correct? Infamous 2, Beast Call. It should... John White transferred the power. Gravity lift. Okay, control gravity, cool. Come on, give me... Teleportation, shapeshifting, fireball. I'd need to look at the death battle because this shit seems off. Also, they got Versus Wiki totally messed up. Like they said, he's mid-regeneration, even though you recover from a pool of blood and nuke a fire. Like, it's fucking... The Versus Wiki, that's why I said it's not the best. This shit does not seem right. Like, I looked at the Versus Wiki for All Might, and it's very all over the place as well. It's very kind of fucking weird. They're very inconsistent. Same with Kashimo's. They say Kashimo's like Mark 3. Like max. I don't think he's a lightning timer, but Mark 3 is a bit fucking slow. Let's see, I might be in a minute. Can't stick around for long though. You never can, and that's fine. You're my beautiful baby boy. Mwah. For $10 Australian, I can buy Battlefield Hardline is on sale on Steam. I just bought it, but you've paid for it, and it was on sale for £1.79. You've paid for that. My God, I love Battlefield Hardline. It's sick as fuck. It's sick as fuck. It is my favorite Battlefield. And then 4, and then Bad Company 2, and then 3, and then like the Battlefield 1 and 5, whatever the fuck. Don't really give a shit about them. But Hardline, that's the go. They have Demon Slayer at MHS speed and building level durability. Bro, what? It's not even real. They're not actually throwing flames. They're so goofy. But thank you, Tribal. You might go buy a Freddo. In this economy, it'll cost me 30 million Australian dollars. So that's like fucking £2, bro. Actually, that sounded fucking dickish. Thank you very much. I'd kiss you on the mouth if I could. Also, Tribal, when are you streaming next? You haven't streamed in fucking forever. I'm sat waiting. At least I think. I haven't got a notification anymore. $10 Australian should cover. Yeah. But I love how that's the fucking economic measuring stick that England has. Like, what was the price of a Freddo? That's a dicey hand movement. But you get my point. Back when I was a kid, I remember them 30p, 20p, like cheap. Like they were cheap, right? And then it's so strange that that's like the economic guideline. There's two things that an English person, a British person, will use to determine how well the economy is doing, as well as whether or not they should leave the country. And there are two things. First of all, the price of the Freddo. I've already explained that. And the second thing, middle finger, is how much it costs for a pint, right? Whenever someone goes on holiday in England, the first thing that they will be asked upon coming back to the home country is how much did it cost for a pint? Genuinely. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Spain, France, Italy, America, Mexico, Brazil, Portugal. The first thing you will be asked is, how much was it for a pint? And you'll just say, it was like $2.20 for a pint. Oh, it might move down. Like, it's that fucking simple. Like, the English are very simple-minded people. Like, it's fucking hilarious. And my granddad, funny, ridiculous motherfucker, hitting his 80s, but he still travels all over England because even though he'll have to get on a bus for, like, fucking hours, he will get on that bus for hours just because a pint is, like, 20p cheaper. Like, 3 hours over. He sticks to his morals as an alcoholic, but I respect the fucking hustle. I'm not gonna lie. He'll just read a book or fall asleep on the bus, he's fucking ridiculous. Lovable bastard. You haven't streamed, I think. I just haven't got time. Planning on moving to the Netherlands. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. The Netherlands, there's a couple of people in here from the Netherlands. Do you like their cool parades where they put some epic makeup on? But the US measure egg prices, the English measure in pints. Genuinely, yeah. It's intriguing. Trump said he'll make the egg prices go down. That's all I know about American politics. If Keir Starmer said he'd decrease the price of the Freddo, people wouldn't think he's such a nonce. You know, but he hasn't said that. Because you hear every time on the news the flood was roughly 5 football fields in length. Football fields, not American football fields. Fuck you. Fuck America. UK #1. Sometimes, not always. But, yeah. This is old niche anime music. Ignore that. That is a weird ass fucking thumbnail though. Holy shit. K-Project they got. But yeah.
So we'll compare the two main attacks. Compare the two main.
I'll cut that. Boom. But yeah. Thank you again very much, Tribal. You're my absolute goat. You're my bottom dollar. It's been a hot minute. I'll say it again. I wish you made that sequel YouTube video. What was it called? The party house thing. That game. Do you know what I mean? I've still found that fucking hilarious. I might go back and watch it after the stream. Actually, I want to watch it after the stream. I genuinely enjoy it. It's a funny nostalgia trip for me, and it's funny. Like genuinely, my goat, my king. But moving from Australia to the Netherlands, Jesus Christ! Imagine the change in temperature. Oh my god! Fuck yeah! House party. I was right. That's it. Yeah. I'm good. 10k views? That's a banger. What the fuck? Tight as fuck, dude. Oh my, Jesus Christ. That's actually on 10k views. That's a banging ass video. Fuck yeah, dude. Nice. Like, I don't have much time to stream anymore. Because, you know, I streamed my most during university when I had all the time in the world. But, you know, I got a 9 to 5, so I haven't streamed in, like, over a month. But, you know, I'm trying to get back into it. I'm trying to make more videos. I've got multiple channels. I remember reading that somewhere. Let me see. But, yeah. My G. My bottom dollar. My big cheese. My rotten soldier. Fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, let me continue cutting this audio. I'm in a good mood now. I'm in a very good mood. Yeah, you've increased my energy. How did you guys feel about the Devil May Cry anime? It was trash. Move on.
Their buffs and their ultimates. Now, I'd say the weakest.
Damn, that's just, I can't use any of that. Just call that. Boom.
Now, overall, I'd say the weakest.
3,300 arrests have been made in the UK for social media posts, while just 411 have been made in Russia. I'm not it is genuinely fucking stupid, yeah. I'm not, okay. I'm gonna be 100% honest, right? I don't give a shit about politics. I do not care, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and say anything divisive. I'm just gonna say the country's a shithole. That's about it. Is that motherfucker behind the DMC anime touches Berserk? That's what he said he wanted to do when he touched Castlevania. And now, Castlevania wasn't the best, but I enjoyed it. The initial Castlevania. I haven't watched all of... What's the one called with Richter? I can't remember its name. I saw clips of it, and the animation is glorious, but didn't mind it. I watched a couple episodes, but the accents kind of threw me off because they're in France and they're speaking Old English. It's fucking annoying. I've received 100 messages with Restream, except DMC's a... Netflix thought they could pull the same stunt with DMC as they do with Castlevania, except DMC is a linear story. He put a post on the Berserk. No, this is what's worse. Okay, I posted this in a little group chat I'm in. I'll see if I can find the image. He posted... This is the West one, because only I'm going to give a shit about this, genuinely. So there's a bunch of series that he's teased and fucked around with people saying that, you know, he's going to make a series based on them. The one that pissed me off was this one, right? He posted this. Now, I love BlazBlue. The plot of BlazBlue cannot be put in a fucking... It's too long. It's like 100 hours of visual novel. You cannot crush that down. Series have tried. It doesn't work. Unless you're Higurashi, it doesn't fucking work. You can't take that much story and shit it into a single series. It doesn't work. Also, yeah, the whole demons being refugees angle... It doesn't fucking work. Why BlazBlue? I love BlazBlue personally. I don't know if you do, Shiny. I know you've played like some fighting games, but I don't know if you're a big BlazBlue fan. I'm a huge BlazBlue fan. I love the lore. I think Ragnar is the edgiest fucking thing on the world, but he's fucking hilarious and he's lovable. The whole thing with BlazBlue is that technically every arcade ending is canon. Everything's canon. There's so much there. There's already hundreds of hours of visual novel story to go through. There was a BlazBlue anime, and it worked a bit. It was fine. Nothing crazy, but it was fine. It didn't cover too much. But BlazBlue is like a fuck ton. It's like a good few games. It's like 4 games pretty much, and all of them have a lot of lore. They're all very important, and there's a lot of shit going on, and there's a lot of time loops and flashbacks, and there's a lot of shit. You can't fit that in. And it's funny because Ragnar talks. You hate BlazBlue, then get better at it. The reason it's funny is because Ragnar talks like Dante and Lady do in the story, but he's actually funny because he's like surrounded by like not like straight men, and it's played off really well. Like Ragnar is great. He's like, I ain't got time for this shit. Fuck off, fucking idiot. Piss off. Ragnar's the best. He's the goat, right? But no, do not fuck up. Like remember when that one joke left there too, where the group said, "We are the real monsters," and they were like, first, yeah. It's fucking stupid. What's his name again? All right, my lad, you're gonna dip. Have an amazing stream, all. Thank you, Tribal. You're my goat. Kisses. My boy, love you. You make another fucking... I'm telling you now, Tribal. You need to make a sequel to this video. I've been waiting for 3 fucking years. I've been waiting. I know you said you're dipping, so I don't know if you're going to see it. That's a genuinely funny video. I very much enjoyed that. I enjoyed it 3 years ago, and I enjoy it still. Sequel. Fucker. Now. Please. Have a good one. and Lady is just totally insufferable. And she beat Dante in a fight. No, every interaction they've ever had, Dante fucking smokes her and doesn't even try. What are you talking about? There are a couple of things I did like, right, about the DMC anime. I like the fact that they're all dressed as Captain Commando. That's their uniform. Cool little reference. And Dante being in Raccoon City is a funny joke. It's not deep. Yo, that Raccoon City job as well. That's a funny bit. It's stupid, but I enjoy it, right? It's a stupid little reference. I don't think Rudra and Agi, no, like the Fire and Wind Sword guys, I don't think they should have been 3D. They look kind of janky. Why did you get the bitch from DMC4? That's her plant. She's trash. And how big she is kind of weird. They make it look as if she's as big as she's in DMC4, but then she can fit into a room in the big apartment building. Like, she can fit in a single room. It's really fucking weird. Fucking stupid. Having Virgil say that fucking cringe-ass line. Don't let that get Resident Evil. Resident Evil's got so many dog shit stuff attached to it. You have no idea. Like, bruh. I love Resident Evil, but there's some dog shit, bro. The unedited video has legit been sitting on my desktop for like 2.5 years, and the staff mentioned it's been like 7 months or something. Bro, the video was funny. I'm gonna watch it. Like, I genuinely enjoyed it. Like, you're killing me. I'm gonna watch both part 1 and part 2 because it's a nostalgia trip. I haven't watched those in fucking genuinely years. It's nice. You should do the same and watch all my old videos. You know what I'm saying, bro? Pick one. Watch the World of Horror vid. That's probably aged like fucking milk. I wonder what that's like now, because the game's out on Steam and it's got like workshop mods. It's like completely different now. So strange. Wow, I feel old. Fuck. But yeah. Is it Adi Shakur? I apologize, how do you say his name? Adi Shankar. Him showing up at like a Monday Night Raw with the Dante coat. Fucking cringe. Don't let him touch Blaze Blue. Give him Guilty Gear, bro. I love Guilty Gear. I love Guilty Gear, but I genuinely do. But the story... You want to watch Lovecraftian waifus? You want him to watch Lovecraft waifu vids? Yeah! That was like my first big vid, bro. I don't give a fuck. Lovecraftian waifus is a fine video. I agree with everything I said in that video from what I remember, right? And it's a video where I talk about my favourite visual novel, which is very problematic. But I agree with it. Adi is such a goddamn industry plant. I don't think it's that. I just think he just fits with like the Netflix, what they're trying to go for, you know, like. But I genuinely don't like his portrayal of demons because, and especially the way Lady talks about Sparda kind of defeats the point, because the whole point of Sparda is that he was the one demon that was like, fuck it, this is evil, I'm done, I'm rebelling against Mundus and all that shit. Pardon me, Jesus. But if you suddenly humanize and you make the demon realm like a caste system, like not a class-based system, and you make it very much on the nose, where the fuck is Mario Judah? Like if you portray the demons in that way, it not only it removes Sparda as this like, you know, savior-based entity, so it makes like all the importance placed on him feel redundant because he wasn't that special, you know. As Lady says, it was the least he could do. So if all the demons aren't evil, he just suddenly, it's just he did it out of guilt and not out of actually like he wanted to change this. Like, he just did it because he was guilty. It's everything has to be ironic. One thing that annoys me about modern media, I do have a bachelor's. I have a bachelor's in media production. I studied media in college. I've studied film. So I have a right to speak on this matter. One thing that annoys me about modern, like current present media is it's true, they're afraid of sincerity in the way that everything has to be ironic. Everything's postmodern. Nothing can just adhere to tropes without it being part of a joke or pastiche or some form of that. Yes, that's fine, but there isn't just like a normal slasher movie that comes out nowadays that adheres to like the tropes of the 80s, where it's like, you know, like a silent killer, you know, just standing in the shot and no one notices him. Like, there's nothing that is just like that thing. It's always a parody of that thing, or there's a reference to another thing in it. It's never just like a piece on its own. It's always self-referential or referencing something else, or self-deprecating. That's why I hate the MCU so much, because every character is suddenly a fucking jokester, and they've made their own tropes because they're all the fucking same now. It's fucking stupid. I hate it. It was evil as shit. Like, it's fucking, oh my god, I hate that. There are good things about the DMC series, don't get me wrong. I liked what's he called, the dude who gives Dante's missions or whatever the fuck, because I'm pretty sure he's the guy from Bayonetta. He's like, yeah, it's kind of neat. Like, they're so terrified of not being meta on some level. Yeah, that's the whole point of postmodernism. If you don't know what postmodernism is, it sounds more pretentious than it is. All postmodernism is just that the concept that kind of like everything's pretty much already been done. So when something's postmodern, it kind of has to acknowledge the fact that what it's doing isn't original, whether that's through referencing something or being a parody of something or a pastiche of something like that. And then you have postmodernism, which is just fucking stupid, because everything's been done and everything about everything has already been done. It creates a fucking loop. It's genuinely stupid. Like, there can nothing be made that's just adhering to tropes and cliches, which is a bit dumb to say, because, you know, like, I think a good example, unironically, right, is like the Five Nights at Freddy's movies, right, is like on the nose, very simple. It goes with the tropes, and it was enjoyed. Yes, it is tied to a franchise, which is like, if it was its own entity, I think it'd be celebrated even more, because it'd be just like this own normal, original like piece of media that would be loved more, because it's not ridiculously meta, it's not ridiculously gimmicky. Besides like the YouTuber cameos, like, it's stupid. Just make new tropes, keck, bruh. John Carpenter's based as fuck. He wanted to make a Dead Space movie, which he did. He said that when Dead Space 1 came out in like 2009. John Carpenter, the GOAT. Love him. I love Glenn Schofield, who directed the first Dead Space and created it, and then he also helped with the other games. Glenn Schofield's great. If you want to know more about Dead Space, watch his like 50-minute, hour-long interview where he talks about tentacles. It's great. FNAF movie bait for Funko Pop hoarders. That's tying it in with merchandise isn't the film's fault. At the end of the day, you know, that's kind of just an unfortunate fact that FNAF especially is very much tied to merchandising, which is just like it's not a fault of the film, more so a fault of the franchise it's a part of. Like, the directorial role was like done fine, and it was sincere. It was, you know, as I said, the only things that annoy me is like the YouTuber cameos, because that like makes it almost self-referential. It's meta in that way, but the rest of it's like, it's fine. It's like a fine, stupid movie. It's not like the fucking, like the Minecraft movie where it's like, oh, Steve is fucking Jack Black, because I don't get it, man. I don't get children, bro. Thank God. It's fucking stupid. I don't get it. I don't. Chicken Jackie. Like, I don't get it, bro. I really don't. But I remember when I was cutting a video. Crazy. Of these is very much blue adult Gojos. It's fucking. I could talk about this for a while. Chicken Jackie. The OG Halloween has a really good use of the word God. Word of God, I think it's called. The actor credit as the shape, not Michael Myers. That's true, because Michael Myers is what humans call him, but God is calling him. That's why he's called the Shape in Dead by Daylight. And that's ironic, because over time, in the canon of the Halloween movies, they make it so Michael Myers isn't, like, they try to explain shit too much, and they pull back the curtain too far, and they say, actually, the reason Michael Myers keeps coming back and can't be killed is because it's an old Celtic curse that gets passed down. It's like, why would you do that? It's so fucking pointless. So dumb. He is the concept of true evil in a human shape. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, one good thing about all the Halloween movies, even though some of them are genuinely not great, is Dr. Loomis. The actor who portrays Dr. Loomis, fantastic. He is someone who is working for his paycheck, even though it's in like Halloween fucking 4. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't matter what Halloween movie it is. Dr. Loomis he's fucking going for it. And I appreciate that. That's great. There is so fucking many. How the underpaid 17-year-old theatre worker looks at me. Chicken Jackie. How the poor fucking underpaid theatre attendant reacts when I say chicken jockey and punch him in the throat because Jack Black would have wanted me to. It's like, what the fuck? I feel bad for all those people, like, who work in theatres and shit. The amount of fucking popcorn that's just on the floor and their days being ruined because of the Minecraft movie and the fan reaction is so fucking stupid. Flint and steel. Oh, guys, that's the signal. Throw the popcorn on the floor and fucking ruin that poor guy's day. What the fuck?
Let's compare each Gojo's. Overall, I'd...
Slime Cube. That's what I hear about the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. They give Michael a reason to be evil, but Mike Myers not supposed to have a reason. I don't mind the Rob Zombie ones. They're not terrible, because that's not ideal, but at the same time, I don't mind how Michael is portrayed, like, from an appearance perspective. Like, he's, like, fucking 7 foot. He's intimidating. Like, the long hair you can take or leave. I don't mind the fucked up mask. But he looks a lot, like, not more intimidating, but it's, like, a different form of it. I mean, it's like a Rob Zombie. Like, it looks like a Rob Zombie thing. You know what I mean? He looks like a Rob Zombie villain. He looks like he's from fucking, what is it, 100 Ghosts or whatever the fuck the movie he's made. Like, it looks like a Rob Zombie. Michael Myers, right? He looks like he's a member of Slipknot. I am Steve.
Let's compare each
Generals
Gojo's close-range physical attacks.
Just like witches in black
Those of which being Blue Gojo's skill 2.
Rob Zombie makes what I call white trash cinema because every movie he makes is just full of white trash people. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with it, but that's just like his kind of people because he's kind of white trash because this is how he grew up and stuff.
Follow Purple Gojo's skill 1 and Teen Gojo's skill 1.
That's fine. La 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 lava.
Now, out of all of
so fucking stupid, bro. So we fell. The West has fallen. Oh, what do you think? You're right. You should kill Jack Black.
out of all of these,
He was in Psychonauts 2 and Brutal Legend, though. Fuck, he gets to live.
overall, I'd say the weakest is very much adult Blue Gojo's,
He gets the pass.
given the fact that his appears to do the least amount of damage.
If you haven't played Brutal Legend, fix that. Brutal Legend's sick as fuck. It's pretty dope. What are you saying? Well, let me read that. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I don't like him being outwardly intimidating. He's meant to be able to walk around Halloween without people noticing because they think he's just a guy. They notice a Goliath lumbering around. That's true. I'm not disagreeing with that. But I'm saying, like, since it's a Rob Zombie thing, it's a different interpretation. Whether you like that, like or dislike the interpretations up to you. I'm saying, like, obviously it's not going to take away from, like, the OG, you know, Captain Kirk mask. You know, the painted shitty mask. It's not going to take away from that. That's still fucking classic, right? Like the fucking piano shit. That's classic. You can't change that. Those are fine. It's like the Wes Anderson. I was going to say Five Nights at Freddy's. The Wes Anderson Nightmare on Elm Street. You can not like that interpretation of the character. That's fine, but I don't mind it. You know, I don't mind the Rob Zombie movies. I think it's a different one. It's very clearly different. I mean, just fucking look at him. Michael Myers is supposed to be like in your peripheral vision at all times, fucking with you, kind of like the Babadook if it was good, you know, or like something like that. You know, like Possum. If you have, that's like an indie, not an indie film, like kind of indie horror film, kind of like that, where it's like something that's always in the corner of your eye, just fucking with you. I'm fine with that. It's a different interpretation, I get that, but I'm autistic probably and have opinions to rattle. No, that's fine. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying like, it's if you just took the word Michael Myers out of it, because he doesn't feel like Michael Myers, right? Like in the sense that he doesn't feel like the original character. If you just view him as a different character entirely, you take that name away from it, he's fine. It's like when you take the Resident Evil title away from the Resident Evil movies. They're not good, but they're not as bad, right? But then you see like the Butcher from Resident Evil 5 and you're like, what the fuck's he doing here? Why is it in a 3D shower? What the fuck is happening? Why is Wesker getting killed by a door? You know, but if you take the title of Resident Evil, it's a little bit better. At least the first movie. The first movie's fine, right? The first movie's fine. The second one, it peaks in the church and then it fucking just dies as soon as Alice shoots those fucking motorbikes with their scorpions or whatever the fuck she uses. That shit's dumb. Like, the Resident Evil movies were good when she wasn't a fucking Kryptonian who was capable of literally anything. But this is a tangent.
It has the lowest crit rate. It has the lowest crit of the three. It has the...
Ugh. That's what I'm saying. It's decent. It's a decent movie separate from Halloween, but why did Halloween get involved? Money. Obviously. I mean, that's always been the case. Are you surprised?
Of the three, it has the lowest crit rate. Of course, I'll be...
There you go, it's fine. Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, you can still look at it as like an Elseworld story. Look at it as just a different universe, like a comic book. Like, this is the Miles Morales of Halloween. There you go. He's ultimate Michael Myers.
He's at level 10, of course.
You know? Like, just look at it that way. He's superior Michael Myers. He is ultimate Michael Myers. He is amazing Michael Myers. Like, just look at it that way. And then, you know, watch Halloween 3 again, because it's surprisingly good. And then chill the fuck out.
Yes, it can Black Flash with a 30% chance, which is okay, which gives Gojo a little bit of a buff here. But since it's a flat physical damage with nothing else, no debuffs or nothing...
Oh, I want to take off these fucking poggles, but my forehead is fucking huge right now, so I don't know if I will. Bruh, look at that shit. Looking like fucking Vegeta. I do mess with the Friday the 13th remake. Hobo Michael Myers. True. I don't mind the remakes. My favourite one is Jason X. Unironically. The kill where he whacks the sleeping bag against the tree is unironically the funniest shit in the world. Jason X is classic. The remakes are fine, I don't really give a shit, but I feel like there are too many horror remakes to begin with, so I'm always put off by them. Like, the Nightmare on Elm Street remake is kind of whatever. Michael Myers ones. There's so many, like you've got H2O, you've got the ones that came out a couple of years ago. There's so many for Halloween. They're whatever, again, even if they have, what's her name? I kind of got Dominic Reyes. That sounds, is that Riddick? Who's the fuck? Dominic Reyes. Hold up. That sounds familiar. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Shit. I've got Chris Eubanks haircut. Give me like 2 months. I've got Chris Eubanks trip. They made Freddy a pedo, dude. Yeah, and you know what? I still love the fact that Robert Englund would go out of his way to explain, no, Freddy's not a pedophile. That changes that dynamic for a lot of people, right? Which is fine. Like, him just murdering children. Just killing them for joy instead of noncing them for joy. That changes the dynamic of the people. Could the JJK heavy hitter survive Elden Ring? No. Because Radahn can stop the stars. And Melania is arguably stronger than that. And then you say that, you know, the character you play as can kill all of them. So your character can kill anyone in JJK. Fuck's Gojo gonna do against fucking Azua Comet, like, you know. The man who beat John Jones, don't give a fuck what the judges say. He beat John Jones? What the fuck? I don't remember this. What did he beat John Jones? Am I retarded? I fucking hate John Jones, though. I don't really give a shit. Anything to do with him, I hate it. I feel so bad for Cormier, man. That shit genuinely pisses me off. And the fucking... Joe Rogan sometimes is such a piece of shit. Like, he... so fucking upsetting, man. He really is. Oh, like, interviews when it's like someone's last fight always break your fucking heart. Like, Chael Sonnen's interview is the fucking... It's terrible. When he's talking about, like, how his father just passed and he said that he promised that his daddy would get the belt and he lost. That's fucking upsetting. That's genuinely a hard watch. Same with Cormier when he's getting an interview in the ring. It's a tough watch. Yeah, he whipped Jones for 3 rounds, but the judges robbed him. The whole community unanimously says Reyes won. Because John Jones is always the fucking favourite, because Dana White likes to fucking... Well, who was the pound for pound? Do you know what pound for pound fucking means? Sometimes I think Dana White only knows about fucking blackjack and nothing beyond it. Fucking hell. He's too busy taking fucking fighters' money for this fucking Reebok deal to actually know what the fuck he's talking about.
Of the 3 here. Now, the second weakest is Team Gojo's close range attack.
So fucking
Whilst
stupid.
it isn't strictly physical and deals hybrid damage, its crit rate is 90%.
I'm thinking about Cormier now.
And the big cherry on the cake for this move is the ability to add provocation for a turn. Meaning that if you have Limitless active in this procs, you get a free turn. However, it is only a 35%
But yeah, I haven't seen that fight. Probably be a good watch.
chance. That doesn't increase when you...
Rogan has like 5 buttons. Calf kicks, man, Muay Thai, steel clubs, Benson, Henderson, people get. No, the thing that Joe Rogan always fucking does that's so fucking... It reminds me of that Rampage clip where, like, he's talking about how fucking Joe Rogan always, like, fucking deep throats jujutsu guys. It's like, oh, is that jujutsu? Oh, this fucking... It's so fucking funny. Rampage is dope. Rampage is funny as fuck.
You increase the skill level of this skill 1.
Okay.
So in my opinion, whilst you may use this,
I'm trying to think of other fighters who I really liked. As I say, I don't like Vanderlei. He just always looked kind of funky to me. Like, his face got so fucked up over time. I like Iceman, like the classic Chuck Liddell. The way he throws his fucking out, like his overheads, is so fucking strange, but it fucking worked for him. Who else is there? I used to like, everyone just loves Anderson Silva, but the more older I've got, the less I like him. Could Teen Gojo and Geto beat the Culling Games? Yes. Like, do you think Maki could solo the Culling Games? Because, like, if you think, like, Teen Gojo... Well, it depends which Teen Gojo do you think. Is it, like, Teen Gojo post, like, RCT Awakening? DDP is pretty chill. I like GSP. I fuck with GSP. I fuck with GSP heavy. He's pretty cool. Unfortunate that is he French Canadian or is he just French? Either way, you lose a couple points, but the rest of them 10 out of 10. Who just got in a motorbike accident that was very distressing? Pre-awakening. I mean, this is a Geto with Rainbow Dragon and the Kuchisake Owner. He also has the nose spirit that the grade 1. If you use the opening of season 2 as a reason for him to have it, sure, give him that. And this is Gojo, who has access to like maximum blue. You can't touch him because he will have, you know, Francis Ngannou. Thank you, forgot his name. Sorry. Like, who do you think like? Okay, it just makes the 4-way deadlock easier. It just means Gojo beats the fuck out of Kurushi, Geto takes it. Then Geto immediately sets Kurushi on Uro. Uro gets fucking destroyed by Kurushi. Meanwhile, fucking Geto and Gojo just team up on Ryu, even though they don't really fucking need to, because Gojo would beat him. Because his main gimmick is just constantly attacking with no other gimmicks. He has Domain, but he doesn't use it immediately, which gives, like, he just, like, it wouldn't matter, because Kurushi's on the outside anyway, that could break them out. So, that's fine. Who else is there? Naoya. I mean, Mark 3. Doesn't matter if you can't touch Gojo, really. He just uses blue, pulls him in. Mark 3's not fast enough to get away from blue. You know. Who else is there in the Culling Games? Higuruma? He hasn't committed enough crimes. No one's there to commit enough crimes yet to get Executioner's Sword. So you take away Gojo's Limitless, that'll freak him out a bit, but Geto can still just kick the shit out of Higuruma probably at that stage. There's nothing that, you know, like Teen Geto would probably beat Higuruma early. Shinjuku Higuruma is a completely different argument. Shinjuku Higuruma is fucking busted. But that version of Higuruma, he would get, like, confiscation on one of them. It's fucking stupid. John Jones ducked for 4 years. Yeah, of course. Why would he fight him? It's like, it's so funny. Francis Ngannou got released because he fought twice in a year. And when you're supposed to fight 3 times a year in the UFC. Whilst John Jones hasn't fought. He didn't fight for like 3 years. Because he's just failing drug tests and he's constantly fucking everything up and he's just being a piece of shit. But who else is in the fucking Culling Games? Kenjaku, does he count if that's the case? I don't know. Because, well, you'd probably still give it to Gojo and Geto, probably. If you argue that the simple domain that the Kuchisake owner has can act defensively, I guess, but even still it won't do much. It's just, do you think Blue can kill Kenjaku faster than he can pop Domain or Uzumaki or some shit? But Uzumaki would still, like, not go through the Limitless, probably. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I'd assume they could beat the Culling Games. There's probably a YouTube video on it already. Then Francis boxes Tyson Fury and makes more money than he did his whole UFC career. And he didn't do bad. He fought against, like, one of the current, like, champions in boxing of, like, modern day. And he did really fucking well. You know how insane that is? Like, Francis Ngannou was a fucking beast. Mine and diamonds, bro. Minecraft in real life, it gives you strong fucking bone density. Holy shit. Hands like sledgehammers.
Use this.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So in my opinion,
Fucking insane.
So in my opinion, whilst you can use it against bosses in the Illusionary Tower, for example, to get a 3-turn of buffing, where you don't have to worry,
Tyson, you 6 Dog Fury. Bruh.
You don't have to worry
He's
about
okay. I don't mind him.
It isn't
like Gypsy King. I respect that he's like kind of like Daniel Cormier in the fact that he's not like a glamour muscle, fucking pristine body type fighter. I always have respect for people like Mark Hunt. He'll come into the fight with a bit of a gut and still fuck you up. I have like people who don't just go for their glamour muscles. You have to have huge respect for it. They don't care how they look. They just want to fucking beat your ass. You know, they don't have to be this Adonis with perfect form. They'll just kick your shit in either way. You know.
consistent
And Tyson Fury's like that. He's never rocked in with like a fucking cis pack. He's not rocked up looking like fucking something crazy. He just shows up, bit of a belly, fucks you up. Same with Mark Hunt. Same with Cormier. That one Rogan called out and going who hit hard in the pickup truck didn't age well. I thought that wasn't a quote from Rogan. I thought that was Dana. I thought it was at like a press conference and Dana's on stage explaining it, and then like Dana's also the one that released him. I thought that was one that made it ironic. Was it Rogan or was it fucking Dana? I can't remember.
Landing provocations for it to be a mega broken move.
I'm not sure.
And most bosses have AoEs anyway, so it's kind of pointless to use this attack most of the time unless you build an ult charge. You're probably going to use his skill 3 instead.
Damn. Riddick Ball was like that, very adamant that if he saw a cake in training camp, he'd probably eat it. Fuck yeah, dude. Man's gotta eat.
And on top of that, most of the time, in the harder content,
To quote Randy from Trailer Park Boys, man's gotta eat.
in the harder content you're up against,
True.
there's more than one enemy as well, which makes this move a little weaker since provocation only works for one turn as well. Now, in my opinion, I believe that the best out of these close range physical.
Fuck it, no, I can't speak.
But this Team Gojo's is also.
Ooh. I only really think that John Jones has a picture of Dana in like fishnets. That's why he gets away with what he does. It has to be fucking something at this point. Genuinely. Like, it'll be released 50 years in the future that John Jones had pictures of Dana White doing something fucking Geneva Convention breaking. Because, like, the favoritism is so fucking blatant. He's the pound for pound best in the world. That's why he didn't fight in Ngannou. That's why he didn't fight for 3 years. That's why he hit a pregnant woman with his car. That's why he does coke before his fights. That's why he does steroids before his fight. Because he's the pound for pound best fighter in the world. No, he's a cunt. Like, what the? No. Bo was cool. Like, you could never tell if he was hurt or not because he was tall and heavy built, lumbering like he was hurt. He just starts. I remember when I was training, I was like doing kickboxing stuff. One of the lads I used to spar with, he was this fucking bit taller than me, but like wider. He's just older and wider. Fucking Dan, absolute goat. And he would just, since I was like 15, 16 at the time, whatever, I would just try to be fast and try to keep away from him and try to keep away from the clinch because I wouldn't be able to do fuck all because it was double my weight and I couldn't do anything because I weighed like fucking 50 kilo. Like, I weighed nothing. Like, when I was at my peak, I had a fucking massive six-pack, massive. I swear down. I didn't, but I was a bit fitter or whatever the shit. But he would just slowly walk towards you and he wouldn't even have his gloves here. So you just punch him in the head and he'd be like this. You just punch him directly in the forehead and he won't fucking move. And then he just grab you and put you in the clinch. And since he weighs so much more than me, I'm just like, it's kind of fucked, really. Who's the strongest cross-verse character that Kusakabe could beat? The one above all. Hard to get in there because mentally he was a little slow and wouldn't register feints or taunts, master of mental warfare by not participating in it. Rocky Marciano, that dude was just inhuman. Sendo, the Rocky of... What's the area he's from? I don't fucking remember, but Sendo was cool. My favourite boxer, Makanouchi Ippo. But he's not my favourite boxer in Ippo. I love Date. Date's cool. My favourite ever character in Ippo, and it made me really sad, was Kimura. I love Kimura. Kimura's the fucking goat.
Now, but this Teen Gojo...
I love Kimura. I was so sad when I found out the voice actor died, the JP one. It genuinely upset me.
The best out of these close range physical... Now, Teen Gojo's is also hybrid damage, which is nice, but... Now, in my opinion, only works for 110 as well. Nice, but it's still not ideal. Now, in my opinion...
Like 49-0, but wasn't a pussy, like Mayweather Jr.
I believe the best...
Mayweather's a pussy? Breaking news? He's a fucking dick? No way!
I believe the...
I still love that fucking 50 Cent clip. Yo, I'll give so much money to charity if you just read a bit of the Hungry Caterpillar. Like, if you would read one chapter of a Harry Potter book. Like, fucking classic.
Now, I believe the best out of these... Now, in my opinion, I believe that the best...
His cardio and endurance were just so insane every time he got knocked down, he got up. I mean, there's a reason Rocky was based on him, really. You know what I mean?
Believe the best out of these close range physical attacks is HP.
Sometimes the way fucking Sylvester Stallone talks about the Rocky movies was like he was actually fighting in them, which is so fucking funny. He acts like such a boxing expert. But, like, lad, you're Rocky, not Rocky Marciano. Like... Slow down. You're not. You're a celebrity boxer. You're an imaginary boxer. You're not a real one. But he talks like a huge fucking expert. It's fucking fascinating.
Gojo's skill 1. It deals an absolute brick of physical damage. But it can also Black Flash. Has a crit. I believe the best out of these close range physical attacks is HP Gojo's skill 1. It deals an absolute brick of physical damage, but it can also Black Flash, has a crit rate of 150, and it debuffs the enemy's physical and Jujutsu damage by 15% for 2 turns. It does the most...
Oh. Do you not think Kusakabe could beat the Living Tribunal? I think he could. Simple domain. What's it going to do?
It does the most damage, has the most consistent...
Could probably beat Mephisto. Rocky wasn't based on Marciano. He was Chuck Webber, who was surprised. Webber got 14 rounds with Ali, even though Webner cheated his ass off the whole time. It's called Rocky, brother, so, you know, you can't argue that's not a part of it. He's still called Rocky. And he's not named after fucking Rocky Road. The everyman underdog archetype, except he was a rat. Nah, the Sonny Liston strat, just put fucking lie on your gloves or whatever it was. Was it Sonny Liston versus fucking Ali that was cheating? That, like, classic classic match. I think it was, right? Yeah, Sonny Liston.
Distant debuff and doesn't rely on chance like Teen Gojo's, whilst also being able to Black Flash like Blue Gojo's, and it also crits like it's nobody's business. So, let's flip the script, so to speak. Let's look at the character's buffing capabilities. Weakest of which...
What is this jivey ass music? Fuck yeah. That was Ali Vesliston, yes. Thank you. I'm always right, never been wrong ever.
Weakest of which being Hollow Purple Gojo's, in my opinion. Whilst a 70% increase to your own damage and a 30% increase to damage taken by the enemy is nothing to look down at, it doesn't really stack. And on top of that, there are plenty of bosses that are green typed that are debuff resistant, making it...
Webner actually knocked down Ali, except it was because he stomped on Ali's boot, and I kid you not, double hand shoved him. It reminds me of that fight that Ali had with was it a kickboxer or some shit? The fight that he had where like a dude just lied on his back the entire time. It was immediately ruled a foul, but he did do it. Now that's the strat. The Madge Simpson double punch.
Making half of this skill, making half of this.
I say the Madge Simpson double punch because in the Simpsons movie, the game, a 3-hit combo, she goes with a double punch at the end. Now that's the explanation of that.
Making half of this skill kind of worthless, and on top of that, it buffs the enemy's damage by 10% as well. Whilst this isn't a game changer, it still takes away from the skill that little bit more. Now, in my opinion, this may be controversial.
Antonio Inoki is who I'm thinking of. Inoki
The GOAT. I couldn't remember his name. So he was a shoot-style wrestler then, probably. Or something. Or jiu-jitsu or fucking judo or some shit, I don't know. Fuck the Gracies, bro. Fuck the Gracies. Fucking knobheads. But I think the best buff slash debuff skill, whilst this may be and he was a wrestler. Yeah. Now, in my opinion, this may be a bit... Have you seen all the times Hulk Hogan's lied about fighting shoot-style wrestlers? Bro, shut the fuck up. But I think the number 2 spot for buff slash buff skill, now I think the best, in my opinion, that little bit more. Now, the best buff slash debuff skill, now in my opinion, this may be a bit of a controversial take slash... Oh. Like, recently I've been, like, watching videos and stuff about how much of a liar Hulk Hogan is. It's like, god damn, dude was an asshole. Well, is an asshole, he's fucking alive. Now, in my opinion, this may be a bit of a controversial His heart must be fucked. But I think the number 2 spot for buff slash debuff goes to Teen Gojo. And the main reason...
Wait, call it me, pal. The Gracies just stacked UFC to make it look miserable. 50k for fights. No boxer, wrestler, judo, whatever above regional levels ever going to take that. I just don't. It's so strange. I don't know. I just don't fuck with the Gracies. Fuck them. I'm trying to think like a family of like other martial artists. I don't give a shit. But just
a fan of his buff as I am of...
I don't know, man. I'm just fucking losing my head. I need to cut this audio and it's taking me fucking forever. The Taekwondo guy in the first UFC didn't even train Taekwondo. That was the quality of the fighters in there. There were freaks, you know, freaks and geeks type matches. There were freak show matches. I mean, you had sumo wrestlers versus like kickboxers. It was like one, like a martial art versus another. The Eubanks are pretty chill. I fuck with the Eubanks. I fucking love Chris Eubank. Would you like a sweetie? A smartie? You don't take another man's bonbons. That is against nature. 'Tis a crime. It's absolutely stupendous. Do you know what's funny? This is a random anecdote. My one of my family members works. Can I say that? I don't know. They're like they did like a call center job type thing, and one day Chris Eubank called, and he had all his details. It was the actual Chris Eubank, which is kind of funny. They're just like it's the world's such a small place. I know someone who's talked to Chris Eubank. So weird, you know. Like I've talked to someone who's talked to Chris Eubank Senior. So crazy. It's a small world we live in, you know. See that one pic of Eubank Senior next to the live action Ninja Turtles. That does sound like gold. Do you mean this? The fuck? Stop sending me these. Those were creepy motherfuckers back in the day. Like the old school fucking live action turtles. Fucking Uncanny Valley. Jesus.
Blue Gojos.
You never take another man's bonbons.
Which is number 1, which I'll explain why.
And that is a man who can fucking paralyze you. That's horrifying.
Is that when you're trying to nuke with Teen Gojo, stacking his buff up to 3 times, which is massive. Sometimes you may get interrupted by the limitless part of his skill 2. You see if Teen Gojo doesn't have his limitless active, his skill 2 will be mainly focused on reapplying the limit.
Oh, but yeah, Chris Eubank, pretty funny. I remember years ago, after his the infamous boxing match, the first time he ever did an interview was with Piers Morgan. I remember watching it with my grandmother when it first happened, because she was intrigued by it, and I was intrigued by it.
was like, oh, he's this boxer that like he paralyzed someone, and it was a very fucking like hour-long interview, very interesting. George Foreman died, and I was just slumped the rest of the day. George Foreman? When the fuck did George Foreman die? Fuck me. Jesus. When the fuck did he die? That was like 2 weeks ago? Fuck me, dude. Crazy. Reminds me, this is a fucking kind of a funny one. So when I was in college, my film teacher, I had like bright green hair. I would either have red, bright, like my hair was always very loud, and I was always dyed a different color, and I was like dressed really edgy or whatever the fuck. So he saw that and he assumed I was a bit of a punk, which I kind of am. Like I listen to punk music, whatever the fuck, sure. But when the Prodigy died, the fire starter, you know, when he died, he was like an ex-punk, and he tried to confide in me. I was like, oh, he just died. I'm like, fucking who? You know, the Prodigy, the fire starter. I was like, oh shit, yeah, did he die? Oh, crazy. Like I didn't give a shit, but it ruined his day. Never gonna be another bunch like Rumble in the Jumble, I'll tell you. Never gonna be a grill like his. You know. And Hulk Hogan says he could have gotten the fucking the George Foreman grill, that he had the offer for it. He didn't. It's been proven. He's just a liar.
You'll need to be using his skill tool multiple times in a row to optimize your damage, and then just before you get your ult gauge filled, you need to reapply your Limitless, so you miss out on a good chunk of damage. Whilst 80% damage increase that stacks alongside crit rate. Sometimes it's past.
Bit of CM Punk. People forget, man, Punk never lost his 0. Even if it was, you know, amount of victories. CM Punk's UFC fights are just upsetting. Nothing good came out of them. They were just freak show fights. It was pointless. They were just nothing. Like everyone knew it wasn't going to end well, but Dana White was friends with him. So it just happened, and he just got the shit knocked out of him, and he toyed with him and was tickling him and making faces.
So that's why I think Blue Gojo's is the best buff out of the 3. Go back to the Team Gojo line. So not only you miss, and this is even more, and this is shown even more due to, and this is shown run out, and it can be really annoying as you have to miss out on potential damage. So that's why I think and this is shown even more due to Team Gojo's increased ult gauge, so it takes even longer to get his ult, so there's a higher chance that you'll get interrupted by his other skill too. So that's why I think Blue Gojo's is the best buff out of the 3. Whilst it doesn't...
Sorry, I'm going quiet. I'm just cutting the audio and entering my own little head. You know the rules. You about what happened to Cain Velasquez? Cain Velasquez. I know something bad happened. Did he fucking... I know something bad happened. What the fuck happened to Cain Velasquez? What happened with Cain Velasquez? Received a 5-year prison sentence for attempted murder. Pleaded no contest. Yikers. I knew something had happened. You know who I liked as a kid? I liked Shogun Hua. He was pretty cool. The only reason I liked him is because I remember playing like UFC Undisputed years ago on the PS3, and I saw his name and it looked like Shotgun, and that's why I initially liked him. That's it. And then I would watch fight as him. He killed his son's molester. Based. You know what? Fuck it. He's chill. I got no problem with that. Go for it.
Stack as many times. Whilst it doesn't stack as many times as Teen Gojo's,
can't argue with that, really.
It won't be interrupted, and because of how much smaller his ult gauge is, by the time you've stacked his buff,
It's a weird idea that right now, I'm editing a video about JJK, and now I'm thinking about Cain Velasquez killing his son's child predator. What world we live in? You know what I mean? This is a very unique fucking scenario. By the time you've stacked his buff...
It's just strange. It's just a strange thought, you know what I mean?
By the time you've stacked his buff multiple times, you already have your ult ready to shoot. With Teen Gojo, since his ult takes so long to charge, it's less consistent. Blue Gojo's a massive 120% buff is huge, and it gives you a brick of ult.
You got 5 years, but it's for time served because the judge was based as fuck, so I get like 1 year and a half. What a lad.
Charge to boot.
Just depends on the judge you get, and sometimes judges can be decent people sometimes. His lawyer did God's work.
In my opinion.
Praise the Lord.
Now they're ranged attacks.
Jesus, he knows me, and he knows I'm right.
Now they're
I've been friends with Jesus, and he makes it alright. You ever listen to Genesis? Oh.
Now they're ranged jujutsu.
Genesis has some bangers.
Blue Gojo is back at the bottom, in my opinion. Whilst it is, of course, a brick. I mean, actually, it does the most out of the 3. That's all it is. That's all it is.
We need a different fucking topic, man. If we talk about UFC fights too long, we'll just end up talking about fucking depressing shit. He's a UFC heavyweight champion, got arrested with pedo hunting. No one's going to mess with him in prison. No, the reason no one's going to mess with him is, look at him. He's fucking Cain Velasquez. He's fucking huge. I don't look at a fucking 6'3", 300-pound motherfucking jacked piece of shit and go, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with him because he's the UFC champ. I go, I'm not gonna fuck with him because he looks like he can fucking eat me. Like, that's not the reason I'm gonna I don't know if he's the UFC champion. He just looks like he could fucking consume me. Like, bro,
both hollow.
You don't need like the UFC title to be protected in prison. You just need to look like you could win a UFC title in prison.
For Gojo and Teen Gojo adds something else.
You know what I mean?
Both of them decrease damage dealt. Hollow Pebble Gojo does it for 110 and only by 15%, which isn't great. But he also increases his own break damage, which yet again isn't amazing, but it's a nice touch.
He has a chin. His chin is a literal block. So he doesn't need to block then, does he?
However, Teen Gojo does a chunk more damage than Hollow Pebble Gojo, but it also decreases attack. But it also.
Bruh. I'm trying to think of other fighters that don't mind. Who do I like? There's a lot of fucking Ponces. Also, this is just rumours you hear about the potential Prototype 3. I would not get my hopes up, lad, unfortunately. I want an Infamous 3, not a Second Son. I want Infamous 1, 2. I want Infamous 3, and I haven't got it. But, I like, one thing that annoys me, I feel like there's too many knobheads in UFC now. I don't give a fuck about Sean O'Malley. I don't give a fuck about... Paddy the Baddy is okay. Like, whatever. As I say, Steve Thompson, I think was his name, Wonderboy. I just like Wonderboy. He just seems like the chillest fucking guy. And, like, just nice, respectful, wholesome. I just still love that clip of him just watching his own knockout. He's like, bing! Ah, fuck! It's so fucking... Oh, who is it? Who is it that fought Vanderlei Silva? I like Chris Weidman. Chris Weidman's the GOAT. I obviously like Bisping because English. I like, who's the one that fucking Anderson Silva beat up? And there's a clip of him, like, on a talk show or, like, a radio show, being like, he can't be as bad as what Anderson Silva did. Like, he punched me. I tried to punch him in the face, and he looked at me like I was stupid for trying it. Who was that? Fuck.
But it also decreases his...
Fuck. I can't remember his name. You'll probably instantly get it.
But it also decreases enemy attack by 30%, and it can stack. A 60% damage decrease to an enemy being applied by a unit that you're going to be nuking with is really strong. You can...
Kazuyuki Fujita, the man who with pride belt, his bones are so dense, is the current champ. Mark Kerr, who's going to go into cardiac arrest due to effort. Mark Kerr sounds familiar, but hold up. I want to find this clip. Forrest Griffin. That shit's so fucking funny. Hold up. I'm going to play this clip because it's always so fucking funny. I'll turn up the audio.
I heard a rumor that you're fighting John Bones Jones. Can you confirm or deny that?
Smashing Machine.
I hope I'm not fighting John Bones Jones. I mean, I might be. Fuck it. If I am, I am. I'll do it. But I'm not even trained right now. That's a bad dude. That dude would whoop my ass. I mean, fuck it. What's the word? It couldn't be worse than Anderson Silva.
Oh, you're the realest dude in the world.
It shouldn't be worse than that, right? Every fight I go into, no matter what happens, it couldn't be worse than Anderson Silva. Because that shit was a year ago, and literally every day people ask me something about that.
I wasn't going to bring that up at all.
What happened? What happened? You know what happened? It's on page 23 if you need to know. Check it out.
He punched you in the chin.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
And I was very confused. And I tried to punch him. And he literally moved his head out of the way and looked at me like I was stupid for doing it. He looked at me like, why would you do such a stupid thing? He looked at me like, oh, did you really think you were going to hit me? What a stupid thing to think, you slow white boy. And then he punched me. And I felt embarrassed for even trying to punch him.
Oh my god!
I felt like some kid trying to wrestle with his dad.
It's such a funny clip, bro. I still love that. That's a classic UFC clip. Fuck me. Might have been Michael Bisping. But yeah, I like Michael Bisping. He's okay. He always gets trolled so much because he's like a very technologically illiterate person. So people have tricked him to say slurs. People have tricked him to alt F4 while he's streaming. Like, people fuck with Michael Bisping because he just has zero fucking clue about tech, which is pretty funny. Oh, but that is a classic Forrest Griffin clip. I love that shit.
You can even use Hanami alongside.
Oh.
You can even use Hanami alongside.
Forrest Griffin was good. I like Forrest Griffin.
So you can debuff the enemy into the ground where they're consistently.
Does Bisping beat Anderson Silva? Bisping did beat Anderson Silva with a fucked up eye. The funny thing is, the way I see like Bisping always talking about how he did all that stuff for like only one eye is the way I see Kurt Angle talking about winning a gold medal with a broken neck, because it always comes up. It's like, oh, Bisping, how would that fight go? Well, I won with one eye. And then Kurt Angle just being like, oh, what are you eating today, Kurt? You know, I'm eating this, but like back in the day when I had a broken neck and won a gold medal, it feels like that because it's always brought up. That's funny.
Illusory tower. This move is cracked beyond belief. But of course,
Oh. I don't like Anderson Silva though. Also, the classic Anderson Silva moment of him like wrapping his leg around. It's not Chris Weidman, is it? Who does he wrap his leg around? What was that fight? It's sad to see what happened to Conor, man. Like, every morning, there's genuinely a chance I wake up. Because he OD'd on coke. On cum! He OD'd on cum! What did Conor do now? He OD'd on cum? Fuck, dude.
In the ranged skill category.
Like, the thing is, I know people who've met him, like, just walking down the street or whatever.
But let's get
and they always, like, say he was, like, nice and amicable or whatever the fuck.
Let's get into
he obviously has, like... He has his fucking demons, like when he threw that shit at the UFC bus. Like, he got a lot of favoritism the same way John Jones does, or did, because, you know, they're money makers at the end of the day.
They're ultimate.
Nah, he's not John Jones. Jones might OD on that. Jones is... I've never met someone... He's like... It's the same with Hassan, bro. Hassan and John Jones are just so unlikable to me. Seriously. Like, I don't get how you could like them. Like, with John Jones, there's a modicum of, like, you could like him because of his skill. He is actually skilled, but he's just so unlikable. Silva might have had the second biggest fall outside from Tony. I'd say Silva's was worse because he fought Jake Paul and he lost. He's not a boxer, yes, but still. Jones is very likely gay, by the way. I don't give a shit. Why would I give a shit what is inside him or who he's inside of? I couldn't care less. I give a shit whether or not he's in a car and driving it under the influence. I don't give a fuck what's inside him, lad. Unless it's coke. Like, bro, I'm still not gonna like him either way. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't give a shit.
They're ultimate.
Like, oh my god, did you know John Jones is gay? Okay. Does that change the fact he hit a pregnant woman with his car and then ran away? No. He's still a cunt. Like,
goes without saying, if we're looking strictly at damage.
And then on trial, he always has to admit that he just didn't do, like, the court mandated, like therapy or anger management. He never does it. Like, he'll say so on trial to the judge. He's just a cunt. Because he says, I didn't think that would work. To the judge. It's like, bro. Because he tried to force himself on a bi comic. So it's another. So unlikable. Such a cunt, dude. But he's the best pound for pound fighter in the world. I don't give a fuck, Dana. He's a penis. He's a cunt. Go play blackjack or some shit, Dana. Fuck off. I don't care.
But I don't think it's as simple as just straight damage. Given the 7-turn time limit, as well as the 1 ultimate restriction for Hollow Purple, on top of some content having the ability to survive / use a resurrection status, it makes Hollow Purple, despite its massive damage numbers, not be the best, in my opinion. Granted, it does reduce ult charge by 2 points, which is nice, but it's not amazing since as soon as you use it,
Pound for pound, you look me dead in the eye and say John Jones doesn't get KO'd and outboxing around by heavyweight title top three. I don't know who the fuck that is. I just think him, Prime and Ngannou would have been fucking great. And Dana White just, I guess, disagreed for some fucking reason. Jones' rap sheet is like movie credits. Jones' rap sheet is like he tried to fucking play darts with 100 darts and he just threw them at the fucking board and each spot is a different crime. It's like, bro, why? Why are you making it so tough for me to like you? Daniel Cormier is so much cooler. And Daniel Cormier, after everything, tried to be nice for the longest time. Consistently tried to be nice about it and amicable. But John Jones doesn't give a fuck. He's just a dick. Like, so consistently. Like, I don't get it.
As soon as you
I don't get it, man.
As soon as you use it, I then have to build up another ult. It's not amazing. It's not amazing because as soon as Hollow Purple good. But it's not amazing since as soon as you use it, it's not amazing because as soon as Hollow Purple good.
Fuck's sake.
Points, which is nice. It's not amazing because
First guy to KO Max Holloway. Beat Volk in 2 rounds, not even #1 pound for pound guy could do that. Well, the pound for pound best fighter apparently can't stay off coke and steroids, so it's not exactly a high fucking bar.
because as soon as Hollow Purple.
What's up, Sen? 17-0 record, very strong GOAT candidate if he wins the next few fights. DJ will always be my GOAT. It's just, he was seen as boring, which I don't get. He didn't bring in pay-per-views because he didn't talk shit. He was nice, and there wasn't like a gimmick to his niceness. He was like Stephen Thompson, where he's just like straight-laced, super kind, very like southern kindness, like southern hospitality kind of character. DJ was just a chill dude, but for some reason that didn't sell pay-per-views, so Dana got rid of him, which I don't understand because fucking like DJ is like the best in his weight class. He's the best. Well, he's older now, but you know. I know what I mean, like Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson.
Team Gojos, whilst also having really strong numbers, has a really high ult charge cost, making it exceedingly rare to land without a rare Inumaki and using memory to make up for the larger ult charge restrictions. Blue Gojo does the...
John Jones isn't the pound for pound on the UFC's website, it's Islam market shit. But he doesn't fucking fight anymore either. Like, his fucking internals are fucked up. I don't get it. It's just strange.
least damage, as stated. But if you have the right comp, you can several...
It's so weird though, like all the fighters from, is it Kyrgyzstan? They have like weird ties with dictators. And like take photos with them for social... It's so strange. So genuinely strange.
You can ult several times within the 7 turns. Regarding which is the best and which is the worst.
They traded DJ for Ben Askren who got fly kneed by Jorge Masvidal. Yeah. And then Ben Askren fought Jake Paul. And Jorge Masvidal got a highlight reel. There's not much else to say about it. Dagestan, not Kyrgyzstan. I'm retarded. It's true. But, yeah. It's a good clip. But Ben Askren, man, like, the thing with Ben Askren that's genuinely annoying to see is, like, Olympic wrestler, hands down, like, literally one of the best wrestlers, could not be a shitter striker. How? You'd think he was from UFC 1, in the sense that he clearly didn't train any other disposition. Like, his stand-up is so fucking strange to watch. And then you see him boxing, exclusively boxing. It's like, what the fuck is happening? His arm's ducking in, yeah. He moved up to lightweight because he promised an immediate title shot, but his arm's just trying to move up to welterweight to run. I don't fucking know. I'm not mega caught up with the recent stuff. I don't care. I miss the golden age of the Gracie killers, you know, the good old days of Sakuraba. But and Krokop and Emelianenko and fucking the classics, you know.
Moving him from the field. Yellow deals a brick of damage, but takes longer to get there. And blue, while still doing a chunk, especially when utilising a stackable buff, can still be seen on the...
How do you win? Askren by whatever I want. 2 seconds there. He's just watching. It's like he didn't even... You just look at his stand-up and it's just fucking... It's genuinely fucking peculiar how you can get into the UFC, which is mixed martial arts, when he's so clearly focused on just one form. Like, he just... So fucking silly. Am I out of focus? Bit blurry. There we go. It's so strange. Genuinely. Got a spot on my fucking lip. Ah. I'll change the lighting. That's bright. That'll do. Lightweight is totally John right now. It's a mess. People always talk about Dana having full control and how terrible it is. Oh, and he's not making them fight each other.
Can still be seen on the weaker side due to...
Who's on The Ultimate Fighter? I haven't watched that shit in fucking years. I need to go back and watch old seasons of The Ultimate Fighter. Like the Chael Sonnen, Rampage Jackson, like the fucking classics. You know what I mean?
The 2 prior Gojos mentioned.
Whose was Connors with? That fucking surfer dude looking guy? I forgot his name.
But as a result,
He was good. You know what I'm talking about? On The Ultimate Fighter. The same season as Connor.
Which was the best? I'd say, in my opinion, the Hollow Purple is the strongest.
Because there's so many fighters, I just lose track of names. I lose track of my friends' names and my own sometimes, so
The Hollow Purple.
I'm obviously going to forget fighters.
Purple is the strongest by the 3.
Ultimate Fighter is just irrelevant. I don't know, man. Michael Chandler, thank you. Ultimate Fighter is irrelevant, and then you just tell me who it is from the Ultimate Fighter, bro. Old Ultimate Fighter was dope. It allowed the pound for pound champion Brendan Sharp to get his first start up. You know what I mean? He's a massive treater. He tried to cave the back of Charles Oliveira's head. Damn.
The Hollow Purple is the strongest out of the 3, followed by Blue Gojo's Red. Since it can be used consistently and be buffed before use without...
Oh, I nearly cut this fucking audio. Once I've cut this audio, I'm probably going to fuck off. I didn't expect this to just be an audio cutting stream, but fuck me, dude. Heavy. Oh. Charles. Do Bronx. Fucking hell. Oh, my nose. Has anyone been watching through There's apparently one person watching on Twitch right now. That is mental. I wonder who you are. Feel free to type. Your shit will show up on stream. Don't worry. Don't know who the fuck is genuinely watching on Twitch. That's crazy. That's pretty cool though. Means I'm paying 15 quid a month for some fucking reason.
Eruption, unlike Teen Gojo's, and it doesn't take anywhere. Due to Teen Gojo not having a turn restriction and being forced to leave the field,
I might, what you call it, after I end this stream, I might stream tomorrow. I might just, do I know Marab? I don't know. As I say, I'm not up to date with modern stuff, but I might stream tomorrow. But I'll probably just stream games or something.
Multiple times as well.
Right now?
It just takes a little...
I'm just trying to cut this audio.
It
just takes a little bit longer due to the ult requirement. So, to be honest, I don't know which one is the best here. They all just kind of fit. They all just kind of fit. One is the best here. They all just kind of fit perfectly into the way their own kit is designed.
Hey, are you gonna give me a history lesson right now? Is that what you're typing, brother?
Quick note about their co-op ultimate effects. They're all pretty mid, just in case. They just increase break. They're all pretty mid. They just increase break damage. Pretty mid. They just increase break damage.
He's the bantamweight champ, and I could be the goat of the division. Otherworldly cardio, swims a whole Olympic swimming pool, never taking a breath, and just never gasses. I don't get how people do it, man.
Break damage or crit rate or crit damage.
Like, how the fuck can you have more Farah's stamina? The, like, long distance Olympic runner, if you didn't know who that is. Like, how can you have that level of stamina and also punch people with the fucking force of a sledgehammer? Like,
not
for
really
real.
adding too much. I'd say Hollow Purples is the best, but obviously he doesn't get the chance to make use of it, which is a bit stupid. Which is a bit stupid. But at least whoever you ult with can make use of it, so that's okay. Teen Gojo's is meh, not amazing. Granted, it ties into him landing consistent crits, which is nice and goes well with his passive. Blue Gojo's is just kinda ass.
Damn. Because he's just unreal, and it's not like he's skinny. Look at a pic, he's jacked. You want me to look at naked, muscly dudes on my stream? Are you trying to get me banned? You want me to look at jacked men on my screen? Also, he has one of the best hair transplants to ever exist. Okay, now that's important. Because my shit looking cooked right now. This is what I need. Marab. I'm not even gonna attempt it. Oh, his nose is a bit fucked. But, Georgia. Marab fuck. Oh, the fucking... Okay, he looks familiar. His nose is pretty fucked, though. Granted, when it comes to fighters, like not just UFC, boxers, all that, any combat sports, seeing a fucked up nose is not unique. Nurmagomedov versus the Valishvili. Fuck that, mate. That's a hair transplant, though? Oh, shit, it is. I'm looking at a before and after right now. Like, old him, modern him. He's, like, clearly older in this picture. But the hairline is Thrag. It looks like Thrag. He's Georgian. The last name is insane. Yeah. I can't remember. There's Valishvili. Fuck that. Cannot even. But that is impressive. Like, for real. This to this, pay that fucking surgeon an extra $5. Fuck me, that's clean. Like hold up, this is the before and after. Hold up. Like, he went, right, from this to this. How the fuck is that even possible? He's a cave goblin with unlimited cardio. He just emoted on #1 contender for the last 2 rounds. He also reps America, so he's chill as fuck. Fair fucks. Like, he went from fucking Conquest to fucking Thrag. One hell of a hairline, brother. I ain't gonna fucking disrespect. That's a clean fucking job. I respect the fucking hustle. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I think hair transplants, if you can afford it, go for it, but damn, it fucking works. You know what I'm saying?
Now let's discuss what memories to use.
Oh, my phone went off in the background.
Use non-standard. Now, team cut. Now for memories. Use non-standard. Now team comps. I'm just kidding. But
Yeah, but
I'm just kidding. But well, not really. The only exception is like Team Gojo, who can use the Cola memory for a little bit more damage due to his typing. But that's about it. If you don't have non-standard yet,
Pardon me.
Somehow use adult time or pride. And that's it. That's all there really is. And that.
I'm nearly close. I'm nearly fucking there. Jesus Christ. The view count's been going up and down. I don't know who the fuck's been lurking here. But so far, it's just been, for a good fucking hour or so, it's just been you and me, Jaquan. I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours, and I've been cutting audio. Jesus Christ. I thought it would have took me like 10 minutes. Jesus.
That's all there really is to say in regards to memories. All you want to do with these kinds of characters, specifically nukes, is just increase their ult damage as much as possible. And these are the main members to do. In regards to team comps, you can use...
And he's like, ultra humble, happy, go lucky, take on be reserve. Takes mandatory medical leave, I can fight in 2 weeks. It reminds me of, what do you call it?
And these are the main memories to do so. In regards to...
What's the name of that? There was a female fighter. I think she was Chinese, and she's a doctor on the side. Like, that's it. Well, she's a fighter on the side in the UFC. So, you know, 7 years, bro. Lots to talk about. True. No, but, like, recently, like, a Chinese fighter, I think she was. Apologies if I'm wrong. But she's a doctor, and she kicks the shit out of someone, and then she's just looking at the mangled corpse, and like, how the fuck... How would I treat this? You know, it's pretty funny.
The team comps, you can use pretty similar teams for all three of these units. It just depends on who you have in your box. Do you have the specific type debuffer, like yellow?
And he has a weird voice, like permanently raspy but healthy.
Or Yaga for team.
Like fucking Solid Snake. What are you on about?
Like yellow Yaga for Team Gojo. Do you Yaga?
Permanently raspy but healthy.
For Teen Gojo. Do you have Teen Ghetto for Hollow Pebble Gojo? Do you have Blue?
She highlight KO'd someone and her family recognized her from the clip. That's pretty funny. Because I heard that no one in her family knew that she was a fighter. And imagine that. Imagine no one knowing what you do for a living, but you're at the like upper echelons for it. Like they don't even know that you have it as a hobby. They don't even know that part of your life, but you are the best at it. That's crazy. Right? Like, my family doesn't know that I'm, like, actually, like, the strongest person on the planet. They don't even know that. It's crazy, right? No, he, like, smokes 4 packs a day, but, again, none of that affects his cardio. Envy. Envy I have for that. I used to smoke a lot. Well, not a lot, but I used to smoke, like, I used to smoke 20 in, like, a month. Like, that's not a lot. A month or 2 months, even. But smoking's... I like smoking.
You have Blue Inu.
And you know what's even funnier? The cigarette was originally invented to be like a female version of cigars, hence cigarette, like the female et, like, you know. It's like a feminized version of a cigar. But like now it's just widespread where I think it doesn't even matter. He don't smoke, but he sounds like it.
Your team comps will
he
be
fucking should.
Around
Give everyone a chance.
For these units. More than anything else. Nuking is the meta, and it will be for a long time.
So jolly and peppy. I like that in fighters, like Wonder Boy, like fucking... People who are just happy to fucking be there, bro.
Here's a list of...
And then you've got John fucking Jones.
All the units you could use with any of these Gojos, depending on what you have in your box. It's just a list of... will be for a long time. Here's a list of all the units you could use with any of these Gojos, depending on what you have in your box. It's just a list of buffers you can make use of. Blue.
Hold up, I'm pulling the clip up because I keep talking about it and I keep seeing it in my head. Oh, sup, Chris? Do you have the British name for a cigarette? Yes, I do. It is a colloquialism, ergo I won't be banned for saying... Like, for example, if I had one right now, in the flat I'm in, I'm not allowed to go out and smoke a fag. I'm not. It's just not allowed. It's fucking stupid. Granted, I don't want to smoke. I don't really smoke anymore. Like, I'd say I smoke like 4 cigarettes a year because I just smoke socially. But yeah, Tom Aspinall's what? Sorry, I'm just looking for an old clip. Tom Aspinall will be an amazing champion, plus he's one of you Islanders, so I'm sure you'd like him. Islanders, I'm an island boy. Hold up, Steve Thompson. That's not his name. What's the name of Wonder Boy? Stephen Thompson, Wonder Boy, reacting to getting knocked out. Hold up, I need to pull up this clip. Oh, it's so fucking funny.
I just want to see it like cut down so fucking much.
Huh?
49% Polish.
Dude, I stood next
Hope
to
you've
that
been well.
thing.
It's been a
That's
while
huge.
since I've caught a stream. It's because I haven't streamed in like 2 months. Hold up. I wanna see him. I wanna see like him actually go. Okay, here it is. This is funny as fuck, by the way. It's him reacting to him getting knocked out.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Bing. No! Oh, dude, I'm like stiffing up. I'm like, oh, that's the worst. All right, we gotta go back and watch this real quick.
F's in chat.
F's in chat, bro. It's you getting knocked out. That's just funny as fuck. I love Wonder Boy. Dude's chill as fuck. But also, Chris, I've been good. Thank you very much. Hope you've been well as well. I've got a new mate who's been into fighting games a lot. So I've been playing Grand Blue recently. I've been playing just a lot of fucking fighting games. I haven't got fucking Fatal Fury, but I've heard good things about it. It's still weird that Cristiano Ronaldo and Steven Ganucci, whatever the fuck he's called, in there. But yeah. You haven't caught a stream because I haven't really been streaming in fucking months, but, you know, hello, my dude. You're the absolute goat. You're my diamond. You're my bottom dollar. You've been here since the start, pretty much. You're my boy. You're the best. Yeah. Goated. But anywho, I'm cutting audio, and that's incredibly fucking boring. But, yeah. SSR Momo. Green SR. Boom. So what's new with you? Not much new with me. Just making videos that die on impact, but hey, what can you do? Green. That's why I made it in a video for a different channel, for Phantom Parade, the gacha game, because I love my gacha games, except Dokkan. I haven't really played that in a while. Well, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. I got some Dr. Pepper next to me. Is it cold? Yeah, it's lukewarm, but it'll do. Oh, it's good. Feeling good. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals lately. It's a fun game when you have a competent team. When you don't, it is not. It is fucking ass. It's fucked. What else have I actually been playing? Grand Blue. I've been playing as I said in the Discord, I've been playing Dragon Ball Fighters with mods, which has been very nostalgic for me. It's pretty fun. Sandhagen and Figueredo about to be on. I'm not streaming UFC because I don't want them to sue me and kill me and steal my fucking organs out my hand. Whereas some UFC fighters have the most fucked up names to pronounce. Fuck me, dude. I cannot even. Green SR Gakuganji. Green SR Gakuganji. Green SR. Red SR Nanami. Red SR Yaga. Green SR Gakuganji. Oh, Gakuganji, I'm an idiot, that's fine. Red SR Nanami. What you been doing, Chris? Keep me updated. Red. Tribal showed up earlier. The goat Tribal, he showed up. I had a conversation with him. He couldn't stay for long, but it was nostalgic. This stream just invited a bunch of the goats back. You and Tribal both showed up. My boys. You know, made me nostalgic. And you know what? I was talking to him, and I was talking about his old videos, how I still wanted to make a sequel to this video. And he said he's got, like, the footage of it just sat on his desktop, just collecting dust. And it made me so upset, because I still want a sequel to that video, because it was funny as fuck to me. Speaking of weird names, do I know Nikal? Is that a bait? I don't know what the fuck it is. You gotta see MMA Guru's reaction to Holloway getting knocked out. He was shouting, "Leave him alone!" Monster Hunter Wilds. Still? You're like mega into Monster Hunter. I only really got into Wilds. I didn't play Wild. I feel like I'm missing one. I only really played Wild. I played like before that. I had Monster Hunter 4 on the Wii U. I had like a couple others. I think maybe one on the PSP or some shit. But like I never got into the more recent ones because they're always full price and it pisses me off. It's like The Last of Us. The Last of Us is always fucking full price, and they're gonna release it again and again, and they're always gonna be fucking full price. The goats and just me, the old piece of meat on the side while cooking in the sunlight. Yo, don't worry. You know what? Juquan, you are also a fucking goat, because you are consistently always fucking there. On community posts, you are just there. You are consistent. But these dudes, they got the history. You know what I'm saying? They've been there for 5 years. Like before university, so 6 years maybe. Like the goats, you can't disrespect the experience. You know, Bo as in Bo staff, then Nikal as in Nick Al. Like a Dr. Seuss character. I would not, could not on a boat. I do not like green eggs and ham. Do you remember when Hot and He Is the Who was ruined because iDubbbz compared him to Leafy? I remember that. Well, everyone compared like that one guy from Hot and He Is the Who. Inumaki. SSI Yellow Megami. SSI Yellow Megami, yeah, true. You're the freshman. You're the new kid on the fucking block. Yeah. Do you know what's actually good? I was talking about this with a couple other fucking people. High School Musical music, unironically, some of it fucking bangs. Controversial? I don't know, but it's true. The song Bet On It, banger. Bet on it, bet on it. It's true. It's great, right? It's genuinely fucking good. It's true. It's not on any of my playlists, but it fucking should be. Just saying that. The emo. Nah, I'm the fucking emo. I've had my hair more colours than the fucking rainbow. There are outliers, however. As I said, you can use Yellow Yaga, Teen Ghetto, Blue Inumaki, but as long as the units you're using buff the damage of... I don't need to say there are outliers. There are outliers, however, as I said, you can... Yellow Megami. As long as the units you're using buff the damage of the Gojo you're using, you're chilling. You should be able to beat the mass majority. But yeah, I'm very happy that Chris has been here. We're breaking free, soaring, we're flying, we can reach. I still remember the stupidest scene in any High School Musical movie is Zac Efron is getting dragged off somewhere, but he checks his watch as he's getting dragged off, and he's not wearing a fucking watch in the scene. Like, one of the other fucking dudes is like pulling him to like into the dance number, but as he's getting pulled away, he's looking at his watch as he's getting pulled away. It's like a comedic bit. But if you just look at his hand, he's not wearing a fucking watch. Even Kid Me was like, what the fuck is this? What? My immersion is ruined. Oh my god. The only thing about Bisping is that he's a Jones defender, but then again, he's employed by the UFC. That might be dead about. Yeah, I'm telling you, lads, John Jones isn't that bad. You know, come on. You can't like John Jones, bro. He sucks. He's a dick. Though, even if a stage is mono-type exclusive, like all the other unit types don't. Like, for example, in Illusory, like all the other. Like, for example, in Illusory Tower, where all the other units don't. As I say, though, this is an editing stream. You know, I am zoning out a little bit. I'm replying to chat as quickly as I can. I've been bouncing between topics and being very unproductive, but you know, I'm still bouncing. You know, I'm still talking, still vibing, still chatting. Just chatting, if you will. That's fine. That's fine. You can still use a different typing character for buffs. So whilst mono teams are sometimes optimal, I would argue without the release of red and blue. However, overall, I would argue that yellow teaming, so mono teams are sometimes optimal. I'll just put that as well. John Jones is a pound for pound goat. He pounds me all the time. No one can arch their back like John Jones. That's a funny one. I like that. Most of the time. However, overall, I would argue that yellow teaming, so Team Gojo's team, is probably the most optimal in the game right now. Given the fact that he has Yellow Yaga, Domain Megumi, and Yellow Nanami. I still can't unsee the Reyes haircut after I made the comparison. It's actually uncanny. Reyes? Is that the dude where I showed Thrag? Is that the Thrag haircut I was talking about? We're breaking free! We're soaring! We're flying! We can reach! Type-based debuffs and buffs, which is really strong. I went to a karaoke bar a month or so ago. That was good fun. You don't realise how loud you can fucking sing in an enclosed space surrounded by your mates after like one pint. Or whatever the fuck I was drinking, because I don't really drink pints because it tastes like shit. Dominic Reyes. And green typing and blue. Reyes, protect the Burger Town. That's Hernandez, isn't it? Fuck.
I'm fucking. Oh yeah, bro, you're saying I'm looking like him, bro? Can you shut the fuck up? You stop saying I got that fucked up hairline. It's true, but it's fucking rude. You can't even see my hairline, bro. It's blonde. You're acting as if it's see-through there. No, it is green. What do you mean? You can't see my hairline. It's bad, yes, but you can't see it right now. Shut the fuck up. You're gonna make me cry. Cunt.
Green typing.
Insult something that I can change. Like my YouTube views.
Blue
Oh.
typings don't have that yet.
That's outdated. I
So
can delete that.
overall, I'd say in global at least now.
Reyes is a G, brother. Don't be offended. Yeah, but his hairline's fucked. That's not the argument. It's like I compare you to, you know, I say you're such a good person. You like John Jones. It's like, oh yeah, what the fuck? Why are you calling me that? Well, John Jones is a pound for pound best fighter in the world. Yeah, but I don't want to be compared to John fucking Jones. He's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I don't want you to compare my character to a piece of shit. You know? Doesn't matter if they're a good person. The character trait you are choosing to compare is the fucked up hairline. It's fucked.
Strong, and in global at least now, at the moment, yellow is the strongest.
Reyes genuinely such a good dude. Went from a 3-fight losing streak to a 4-round 1 KO win streak. Just such a good comeback. Yeah, but that's got nothing to do with his fucked up hairline that you just compared to mine. What is the argument here?
Not much else to say regarding team comps. But in all honesty, it's all good to say. Fuck off. In conclusion, why is the Gojo that shoots red a blue there? But not much else to say regarding team comps. In conclusion, why is the Gojo that shoots red a blue type unit? And the Gojo that uses blue a yellow type.
Your hairline is better. Chris, I'm rocking the McDonald's Archers right now, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm thinking about paying for that minoxidil type shit. Like, I ain't even fucking lying. It's fucked, mate. I look like a geography teacher, right? I look like I've got a fucking hair tie in. Like, Jesus. It is fucked. Do not get me wrong. I know that. I'm aware of this. It's bad. I was thinking about getting that fucking, like, Keeps bullshit. But I don't know if I can be asked paying, like, 30 quid a month. Like, I pay the same amount for Premier. Dang, I'm doing some Mon hunts now. I didn't expect a High School Musical conversation. It's true. High School Musical's fucking banging. But yeah, I look like Vegeta. Bitch, I look like Goku. Bitch, I look like Piccolo. Like, bruh. Tito Ortiz, what do you know about him? What you know about rolling down? Tito Ortiz is a fucking idiot. If only it was like Vegeta. If only I could spike it up higher. But, I mean, look at me. I'm Super Saiyan. With my roots showing. But Tito Ortiz is a fucking hilarious moron because he can't fucking talk. I do like the way Dana White talks about Tito Ortiz. It's very funny. It's very funny. I don't like Dana White, but the way he talks about Tito is very funny.
Unit. And the one that uses purple.
I still reminds me of what are the Irish family called? I'm about to beat you into the living death. And I think Tito just starts laughing at him because it's fucking stupid. He's reaching for the grapes. He's trying to make his wine, and the wine is already sounding like a violin with that cheese and wine. I train 6 days a week, 5 days a week. I'll train 3 days a week. One of those days, I will train 2 days of the week. They got money and still won't get their hair fixed. What's their excuse? Vegeta's got Bulma's money. Why didn't he fix his hairline then? Imagine being the Prince of All Saints and still being like a like a toy boy. You know how crazy that is.
Is neither red or blue.
Well, not like a toy boy, but like the house husband. You gotta respect it.
That's some goofy design, in my opinion.
I'm the king of all Saiyans.
In my opinion, all of these units
All hail Prince Vegeta, king of no one.
are... Overall, however, all these units are obviously S tier, without a doubt. But they aren't made equal. I personally believe that green hollow purple Gojo is the weak.
I've had like whisperings that Dragon Ball Super is getting like another anime. I'm like, that'd be cool. People want the moral arc. That'd be kind of interesting. Well, having kids, you know, it changes the perspective on life. I want to outlive my children, of course, 100%. Saiyans can't fix a hairline. It's always been the same since birth. I mean, yeah, Kid Goku looks exactly the same as adult Goku, just on a muscular body.
with like a not the same fucking head. I mean, look at Kid Broly. Even when you see Kid Broly, he's got the same hair. Even though when he's an adult, he has like that like gold hair band. His hair's still the same. What is this? A Super Saiyan bargain sale? What is this? Due to his ultimate restriction.
Least, I don't like Saiyans very much. Get the Saiyan
Pretty
killer.
much the long and short of it. Being able to ult only once, despite the huge long and short of it. Being able to ult only once, despite the huge multiplier.
You like my Beerus? That's my Beerus. The king of two Saiyans and then a couple of half-breeds. That sounds like the way Captain America describes mutants in, like, Ultimate Comics. Look at these fucking half-breeds. Filthy fucking muties. What the fuck?
Despite the huge multipliers, which are comparable to Yuta. Which is insane.
Goku, Broly, Tarbell. They're canon. You could argue, during Super Broly, it's 4. Because you got, Paragus. There was a moment in time where there was like 6. I know I've got 5 fingers up, but there's probably like 6 Saiyans. Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, Tarbell, Goku, Broly, Paragus, the other Saiyan dude that was on Broly's planet as well. 8 post Freezer explosion, but all those at one point in time ended up dying as well. Just, you know, there you go. Paragus dead. No, but I'm saying like at one point in time, like during Super Broly, Paragus would have been alive, so it would have been 4. But if you like if you look at the Fen, I keep seeing that meme as well. But if you look at like the flashback when Broly's a kid and Vegeta's been sent off to a planet and he's being told that planet Vegeta's been blown up. At that point in time specifically, Nappa's alive, Raditz alive, Goku's alive, Paragus alive, Broly alive. The other Saiyan on, you know, like there's a handful. A Super Saiyan, a Saiyan bargain sale, if you will. Which are even higher than a fully leveled up Yuta, which is absolutely ridiculous. Being able to only do it once is really unfortunate, and it prevents him from doing so much more damage through repeated uses of his ultimate. Do you think Tarbell ever got stronger than Raditz? Yes, because he tried fighting Abo and Kado, and he managed to survive. And if you say Raditz is like the level of a Cyberman, he wouldn't be able to do that, because Dodoria is like beating Bardock no diff. Dodoria is like decently strong relative to the Frieza Force. So like being able to survive that, I think Abo and Kado were stronger than that anyway. What am I saying? He compares them like when they're fused, they're like as strong as Frieza was. So that would be like Fest Form Frieza, and Tarbell managed to somehow survive that shit, which is insane. You know, he managed to survive, even if it's just like he ran away. Not being able to catch him means something. You know what I mean? So he'd probably smoke Raditz because he's like a descendant of King Vegeta. I imagine genetics does play a part in it, you know what I mean? In, like, Saiyan genes, you know, because you had lower class Saiyans, high class Saiyans, and high class Saiyans tend to be stronger, I'd assume. Abokado was somehow Freeze level. Yeah, don't question it. Your Son Goku and friends, don't fucking question it, right?
Then it's followed by Blue Gojo.
Just don't worry about it. Tarbell's got a wife.
Blue Gojo,
it's wholesome.
in my opinion, since he can launch multiple ultimates. Yet he doesn't Then it's followed by Blue Gojo, Then it's followed by
Bruh. Abo and Kado, the goats. What do they do? Well, I have a video that explains all the different types of fusion, and they do what's called merging. Don't question Krillin being strong as he is. That's just power clipping. You can't do shit about that. It's just how shonen works sometimes. Krillin fighting Super Saiyan Blue. That makes sense, yeah. No, but Goku was holding back. Then why'd he go blue? Why not go Super Saiyan 1? How did Krillin beat up Ultimate Gohan? With like solar flare times 100. Ugh. I fuck with Super Boo so heavy. Do you like it when he turned Chi-Chi into an egg and fucking stamped on her? That was pretty fucked up. Scared me as a kid. Genuinely. That was a scary moment. When like Super Boo's looking at the fucking sand timer. He just looks at fucking Chi-Chi. Turns her into an egg and fucking stamps on her. Without a Kai, I wonder if Beerus could have beaten Goma.
I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. Probably because he's Beerus. He's as strong as the plot needs him to be. Let's be real. If Battle of God says he was at 70%, but then he's still way stronger than Blue. Like, it's... Yes, the movie's not canon or whatever, but still, it's a stupid fucking thing. He's the second strongest, as he can launch multiple ultimates and do a brick of damage. Yes, he doesn't debuff the enemy or anything like that, but he does consistent damage to the enemy through his ult multiple times. Yeah, brother, he sort of made it remember what he did to one dude with a gun. He sent that boy into a pyrocynical commission. Like, Super Boo's scary. Kid Boo's just like an annoying ass kid. If your favourite's Kid Boo, you're boring. Super Boo, fair. If you fuck with Boohon, Bootangs, Bookalor, best. If you fuck with Buff Vegito when he is forced to swallow all of Super Boo. Or Boohon, sorry. Best. You've got when he absorbed the buff Supreme Kai and he became pretty buff. You've got Fat Boo. You got Evil Boo. Or Pure Evil Boo. You got... That's it, right? Yeah. Farmer with a shotgun could have beaten Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I'm not disagreeing, but it's something the fans don't want to hear, so I'm going to have to shut it down now. I'm sorry. Stop. They hated him because he told the truth. I'm sorry, just stop, bro. I can't allow it. And then of course I'd. It's so funny, something like that. That's like a generational meme at this point. That's probably been a meme for fucking decades. And then of course think about that. How long have people been joking about Farmer with a shotgun? Literally tens of years. I'm confused. Have you begun attacking yet? And then of course I'd say. I liked it when Gohan went, "You fucking silly Billy, I'ma kill you." And then Super Boo went, "What? You can't say that, Gohan. What the fuck? What's your problem, dude?" Gojo is kind of inarguably the strongest out of them, ironically enough. I say that when I used to fucking greet people in DMs by sending that image of fucking Gohan saying, "Oi, like, oh, hi Josh, what's up?" I'd reply with that Gohan image. Despite the fact he would Farmer had event in Dokkan Battle. Despite the fact he would canonically be the weakest. I don't remember that. He is like in missions as like a character. And he's like a rare, like a normal that you just pull from like friend summons and stuff. But I don't remember if he probably got like an April Fool's event. He gets some of the despite the fact he would canonically be the weakest, due to the fact that he gets some of the invincibility provided. Gohan went from destroying Boo to hiding behind a rock. Okay, this is Gohan, right? Gohan, who's like, at this point, faster than base Super Boo. So this Boo probably capable of destroying the universe, so he's probably pretty fucking fast. How the fuck does this Gohan not manage to catch an earring? I love Vegito, don't get me wrong. Without him missing the earring, we don't get Vegito. But it's still such a stupid plot point. But, April Fool's thing. The April Fools, like the yearly April Fools on Dokkan are always interesting. They'll make like a fake promo for a new game mode where it's like, Gohan like having a first person shooter game during the events of Fusion Reborn where he's having to shoot zombies with like key blasts, or they'll say it's a visual novel where it's like a waifu game, or they'll say that it's they'll just replace all the characters with Cybermen on the main menu. So it's like Cyber Battle. Like the April Fool's stuff is they're never bad, but they're always funny. I look forward to them. He has bad vision. Oh yeah, no, that's not true. Well, actually, kind of, because when he goes Super Saiyan, he doesn't need his glasses, and when he goes Ultimate, he also doesn't need his glasses. So, get lawyered, nerd. In Superhero, he goes Mystic, Ultimate, Full Potential, whatever you want to call it, and he doesn't need his glasses. Checkmate, liberal. Yeah, won that one, me. By the Limitless, without, I think, without the 7-turn restriction, which is absolutely broken. Or was it base Gohan at that point? I might be chatting shit, I don't remember. He can carry you through so much content in this game on his own, strictly due to not just his damage, Either way, I wish we got Goku and Dende fused. That's best. His debuffs and his oh, I'm nearly finished cutting. And his invincibility, like it's genuinely insane. Like,
what's going on, bro?
holy shit, Alonz, it's like fucking 3 a.m., dude. You're in the same time zone. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm here to ask you why you're awake at this unholy hour. Why you're streaming? You are live streaming.
Yeah, you fucking bender. Of course I am. I'm cutting audio for a Phantom Parade video for my second channel. Who wins Boros vs Nomu? Probably fucking Boros. Because he can, like, you know, he probably has more hit. I don't know that. I've said that. I don't know. Goku with Dende would have been OP. Yeah. Yeah, but what the fuck are you doing here? It's 3 a.m., dude. Come on.
Well, I've just been chilling. I've been like bouncing around. There's so many shows I want to watch,
Then watch
and I'm
them.
finding it really difficult just to choose one and stick to one. Though I keep switching between.
Oh, I'll watch episode 1 of Dragon Ball. Nah, fuck it, I'll start Naruto. Nah,
Well,
fuck it,
I've
I'll start
watched
Bleach.
2 episodes of Psyche K. It was right.
That's dope. Psychic is sick as fuck.
First episode of ReZero.
Dope.
Give it a little rewatch.
Okay, how'd you feel about it?
JoJo's. I'm on part 2, and then I watched the first episode of Apothecary Diaries as well because people were saying that thing was pretty.
Which one's Apothecary Diaries? Hold on.
Out of that selection, what would you say? Oh, and I'm still kind of watching Naruto, but I'm not really in the mood for that.
Oh, Apothecary Diaries, I fucking love it. Apothecary Diaries is fucking sick. Out of those, I know you're like midway through part 2. I know, you know, I'd say... Did you watch all of the first episode of ReZero?
Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
It's like kind of weird, but Subaru is a bit moany.
He's a bit what?
Like he cries a bit much.
What do you expect? He's getting butchered, mate. What do you want from him?
Fair enough.
But I'd say out of those, because I think some of those are an inevitability. Like you're gonna watch JoJo's all together at some point. I feel like if with some of these, you're gonna just, if you don't watch them now, you'll never watch them. So I'd say watch ReZero, watch a few more episodes. If you don't like it, drop it again. Sure. Apothecary Diaries is sick as fuck. I love it. I love Apothecary Diaries. It's a very interesting timepiece. JoJo's, as I say, it's great. What was the other one you mentioned? JoJo's, Apothecary, Psyche K. Psyche K, it's fine, but if you're not fucking with it, you're not gonna fuck with the rest of it. It's like the Sims. It's like if you don't like Gintama at the start, you're probably not gonna like the rest of Gintama because it's like it's a comedy shtick. Like it's not. If you don't like some of it, you're not gonna like all of it, right?
I see.
So I'd say put more episodes of ReZero. If you don't fuck with it, go to Apothecary Diaries because that shit's goated. And then, if you don't like that either for some reason, you're an idiot. But then go finish JoJo's.
Okay, fair dude.
Yep. Do you fuck with Tony Ferguson?
Tony Ferguson.
Do you know who Tony Ferguson is?
No.
It's just someone was asking in chat. He's just a UFC fighter who went down the drain recently. That's all. It's a shame.
Oh no. Whatever will we do?
He's went down the bender, but yeah, I'm just cutting audio for a Phantom Parade video, which he's gonna go on one of the other channels. And in the meantime, I'm probably gonna try.
How are these other channels going?
I don't fucking know, man. I haven't uploaded to the other channels in a month, and this fucking Nomu video I feel like it'll pop off at some point because a lot of my videos, right, they're like fucking delayed. Which is a weird way to describe it. Like for example, my first ever big video that popped off was like an old Vivinos video. It was like a Korean thing, right? And it was on like 1,000 for over a month. And then all of a sudden it jumped to 100k within a couple of days, right? And then it's got to like, I think 200k at this point, right? Because it slowly accrued. And it's like happened quite a few times with my videos. Like it happened with the Miguel video, my Naoya video, like one of my Kusakabe videos, because of course he's the GOAT. My shit's just like, it don't pop off straight away. And as a result of that, it keeps me fucking hopeful that if a video dies on impact, it might loop back around. Because this is a weird one. I was talking about this with Shiny. Are you looking at the stream right now? or are you just like fucking just on your phone?
I can do.
It doesn't. It's not really important, but it's just kind of weird because I made a simple domain a couple of weeks ago, right? Like a month or two ago, and it's like on 300 views, something daft like that, right?
Yeah.
A dude called Turtle Quirk commented on it, right? Do you know who Turtle Quirk is?
No.
He's a dude with like 500k subs, which is fucking strange to me.
Right.
Because like of all the videos that get recommended to him, it's like the video with 300 views. It's like, bruh, what the fuck? I mean, I'll take it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just fucking strange.
I mean, yeah, that's still pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I'll still take it, bro. I'm not complaining. It just
I do know this guy.
Yeah. It just reminds me of
Wait, I know this dude.
I can't remember who said it. Like
he made like fucking Attack on Titan videos, I swear.
There's a one there. Yeah. He's made Attack on Titan videos.
Have a look.
No, it reminds me. I can't remember who said it. I think Orion might have said it. Or it was like someone.
Yeah. They're like his most of his videos. They're all like all colossal titans in history explained.
No, but it reminds me.
Yeah, I know this.
It reminds me of a meme. I think Orion said it, or someone said it before in VC. That I'm like fucking MF Doom, where I'm like I'm not people's favorite YouTuber, but I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Yeah, and I'll take that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, bro.
I know. I just wish I had more than 300 fucking views. It's a good.
I'm sure you're someone's favorite YouTuber though.
Me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm my favorite YouTuber. You don't go back and watch your videos? Come on now.
Bro, I'm my favorite YouTuber too, but that's not the point.
When was the last time you went back and watched one of your own videos, genuinely? Or have you ever done that?
What did you say?
When was the last time you went back and watched one of your own videos?
My own videos?
Yeah. Because
like excluding proof watching them?
No, of course. I mean like months later.
Like where I go back and watch one?
Yeah.
I've definitely done it.
I've done it before.
I'd say...
I forget the scripts so easily and I'll just laugh at my own jokes.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
I fucking entertain myself, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? And I'll watch my video and I'll be like, that shit's funny. I would have made that exact joke. And then I'm like, oh shit. I fucking did. I'm a genius. It's great.
I think a lot of my earlier videos are quite funny, but I haven't... what have I gone back and watched?
Yes, creators always talk about how bad the algorithm is. It's true. So
the algorithm is like it's an interesting one.
It's like a toxic girlfriend. Sometimes it's stuff best thing on the fucking planet. Other times you wish it would just fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Like holy. But
you can guide the algorithm. You can
manipulate it. You can fuck with it to like help your favor.
My fucking Gojo vs Invincible video recently.
Yeah.
I just like obviously Invincible was popular at the time, right? Well, still is. Gojo's good.
It surprisingly didn't fade too much.
Bro, I literally just put Gojo vs Invincible isn't fair, easy title. Gojo in a fucking Omni-Man costume or some
dope
art or some thumbnail.
70 odd quid for a thumbnail is fucking ass.
Bro, I made so much more than that off this video.
I
bro.
know,
just
but
because,
like the initial...
that's just feeding. But that's just something I knew would do well because like you're feeding the algorithm what it wants at that point.
The idea of the
like you have a banger
investment...
thumbnail, good title, Invincible and Gojo, popular topics. It's easy enough, but just sometimes we just don't want to do that, bro.
No, it's just the initial fucking investment though, like 70 quid, mate. That's like 5 Chinese.
It was a gamble, but I just wanted to test it. I wanted to see if it made a difference.
5 Chinese.
And it did with that video because that video is on like 80k now. But the one after it, same thumbnail, dude. I think the thumbnail looks fucking dope, bruv.
The
15k in 3 days, and it's just kind of stopped.
The
I don't really understand it. Yeah.
Oh, you.
I reckon if I did that video, but full potential Yuji vs Sukuna, it would have done at least twice as good.
I don't know at this point. I feel like I've never had a hold of what the JJK fandom wants, bro. I have no idea. I just accidentally, consistently have been somewhat good with predictions on accident. I was talking about it again with Shiny earlier. I made a shot about how I thought what Yuji's domain was going to be, and like, I was right about it. It's pretty much just shrine, but you don't have to touch them, which is what we saw in it, right? I made a video about Miguel, and then he shows up 2 weeks later. I make videos about like it. I just fucking accidentally predict shit, and it's fucking unfortunate. I'm surprised that's.
Although on the bonus side, my fucking Ramachi shit's been doing okay. I got 10k on a fucking Ramachi video a few months ago. It's decent.
I've still got a single volume in my cupboard I'm not gonna fucking read out of spite.
We're just not going to read it, but it's dope. You'd like it.
So is Deadman Wonderland. I know I'd like it. Oh, you'd love crack.
Are we talking
I know
about?
I'd like crack. Oh, sub Dom.
Well, why would you
good?
not want to? Like, it's not crack. It's Kagurabachi, bro.
It's crack.
Kagurabachi kind of crack.
It's kind of crack.
Oh, did they say crap or crack?
Crack.
He said
would be
crack.
crack.
He said it's like crack.
Like if it's a really good shonen, it'll be like every other good shonen I enjoy, where I'm forced to
It's
every
pretty good.
week
It's definitely better than like.
read it. You know,
It's like above
Teen
average.
Gojo strong. Like so to
Average for sure.
reconfirm.
Go,
Teen Gojo
just go. You should read it, Josh.
to
You'd like it.
reconfirm. You should read Deadman Wonderland.
It might be like it's definitely. I don't know. I feel like for me,
Teen
it's
Gojo
missing a little punch.
strongest,
You know,
then blue in my
there's
opinion.
like okay, I could use a little more of a.
and then
I don't know, an interesting
Gojo
plot
slash
point
Hollow
to get
Pepper
thrown in there
Gojo.
at some point. I think
sure it
characters
will,
are
I'm
there.
Blue and green,
I just want to give them something more interesting to
Bro, I
do.
don't know fuck all about it, bro. What the fuck? Don't make it the talking part. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What units get? I don't know. I just
Up
know
back
that.
a bit, maybe.
I know they have trench coats and swing swords, bro. I don't know anything else above that. Bro, okay, it showed up for 5 seconds to talk Kagurabachi and then dipped. That's crazy. To help facilitate a stronger team.
Disappeared. Dumb.
I'm trying to spread the word. At the moment,
Disgusting.
currently, I believe Blue Gojo's a little bit stronger. Holy shit. Are you excited for the
I don't know. I've got a.
Oh.
Go on.
Are you excited for the Phantom Parade anniversary? We're getting a
Thank you
new
for watching.
Gojo.
No, unless they ask to do a sponsor fucking thing again, then no.
I'm surprised because there is like an event going on right now for the 6-month anniversary, and this
But,
team.
but on record, in case anyone's watching, yes, Alon Z is very interested in Phantom Parade.
Bro,
My
there's
business
5
email's in the
people.
description.
I doubt a fucking exec at Phantom Parade is gonna go, yo, this guy's on some
Please,
shit.
please,
Fuck.
please, give
Get
me
him
another
go-
chance. I
Not the
beg.
dude editing a Phantom Parade video right now. The dude who says, I like the series. Like, fuck me, dude. That's fucked up. I've got Phantom Parade audio in front of me. Trying to steal a sponsor before I even get it. That's crazy. I fucking...
Has the Mark 10 All Might thing been confirmed yet? Oh.
It's just, okay, the whole statement of Mark 10 All Might is that the question is, what's the fastest All Might ever ran? And it says Mark 10. Okay, so Ty left a comment on my video, and I agree with it, that's like arguably travel speed, right? Because everything else in the series kind of goes against him just being Mark 10. It doesn't really work, right? It's like, it's kind of like the Mark 3 statement, but it's a lot more blatant, but it's also kind of strange since it's only in a fan book, and as I say, it doesn't match the rest of the scaling. Funny thing is, though, I put it in the creators chat as well. Me having an argument in the comment section of my video because someone's saying Sukuna is fucking a lightning timer and he can react to the speed of light because Jacob's ladder is light. Ergo, he is faster than light. Fucking.
Oh, fuck off, bro.
No, genuinely. And then he said, "Oh, it's in the anime and in the manga, but Maharaga can regenerate from blood." I'm like, what? And then he says, Nomu doesn't have like any strong enough attacks to like destroy his blood. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? If his punches are like,
What does that mean?
you remember the scene in the anime where like he first Sukuna activates MS for the first time when Maharaga's like the size of a skyscraper and he just kind of turns into blood.
He just turns into dust.
Yeah. And this dude's interpretation of that, and says it's in the manga when it's not, he says that, oh, so Maharaga can adapt from blood, so you have to destroy his blood to kill him. It's like, okay, do you not think a punch that is like relative to destroying a fucking mountain when an attack that could destroy a city killed him, do you not think the big mountain punch
Oh, even
could
a
fucking...
city, bro. Big Mountain is bigger than fucking Shibuya, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Not even just...
Much bigger.
Like Shibuya, it wasn't even the entire city, it was like small city level, right? Which is significantly different. And that's the size of a mountain. Mountain level. He fucking changed the weather, bro, in the first punch. What the fuck do you mean? And it's relative to that. Obviously, the Nomu is weaker, right? But he's consistently taking punches and he can tag him, and all my durability is relative to himself. It's very fucking stupid, but, like, it's so strange. Like, I've been looking more at the speed scaling for JJK, and it's just more ass. And I was talking about it with Shiny, like, it makes zero sense, genuinely. Like, people...
Yeah.
Like, for example... I think he said something about Gambler using it to upscale Uraume, but so you know how like Choso's piercing blow is like Mark 1 because it breaks the speed of sound.
Yeah.
Uraume like kind of struggles to catch it in Shibuya and says, "Wow, this is really fucking fast." Then there is nothing in the story to imply Uraume got stronger or weaker. Yet, despite that fact, you know, Kashimo's reacting to lightning. Like, just let's say for the sake of argument of people who upscaling it, it's like that's exactly the speed of lightning, like it's Mach 3000 or whatever. If it's Hikari's a lightning timer, he's like Mark 3000. And Uraume is relative to the Hakari because they fight for all of Shinjuku. So Uraume went from Mach 1 to Mach 3000 off screen. Like the speed scaling, if you really upscale it and you
Yeah.
avoid the Mach 3 shit,
Don't get it,
is
bro.
fucking stupid. It's like, because I said before, like, I don't think Gege understood at all what he was doing. I mean, you have that statement of him saying, like, oh, you're going from infinite to Mach. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Because even he knows he kind of screwed up. But I just think he just didn't know too much
Yeah,
about
but
what he's doing.
Gege was very clear that it was like, I don't know, shit just looks cool.
Yeah, it's like kind of like Bleach, where it's just like kind of just that some things are there just to be cool, which is fine.
Yeah.
But it's like it kind of makes it really annoying when people then try to say Jacob's ladder is like light speed, bro. It's like, shut up, mate. Like, we're all left to comment just saying, bro, the JJK scaling here is so bad. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? Motherfucker trying to say Maharaga is light speed. Bro. He still gets nuked, bro. What do you mean? I don't know. I forgot how fucking...
Yeah, Maharaga gets fried by Nomu.
It does, bro. It's still interesting, though. But that Mach 10 statement kind of... Literally, I'm always accidentally,
Just
like...
definitely kind of messed things up a little bit.
No, but yeah, but think about that. Is the day I released the video on All Might's Mach 10. Like, what the fuck? Who is looking down at me from the heavens and said, nah, like, spit on him? Like, what the fuck? Like, it happened with Miguel, happened with all that shit. It just consistently. Like, my manga spidey sense is just, like, just accidentally dog shit. But in, like, the best way possible. Because it's always on the mark, but at the worst possible time. I don't understand it. It's fucking silly. But anyway, if you want backgrounds...
Seem very passionate about it.
I am very passionate because I was in like a fucking comment war with that fella. It annoyed me. I was irrationally annoyed. I don't know why. It's been a while since I've like fucking just scrawled angrily in a comment section.
Well, I'm going to leave you to it now. I'm probably going to bed.
Toodles. It's only 3:30. That's an early morning. Damn. You good?
I did it all the time. I don't know what you mean.
Okay. Peace be with you, my child.
Yeah, no. 3:30, bro.
Good morning. Anyway, I think I might actually pop off as well. It's already been 3 hours, and Juquan went for a shower. So, bruh. It sounds like a lot of people have been lurking here as well in the background, which is fine. That's chill. That's fine. Might be people from where I work because they like to fucking linger in the background. Might be my brother. Who knows? Might be family. It happens sometimes. People lurking in the background, not saying anything. That's fine. That's chill. Don't mind that. But as I say, I just cut all the audio. That's done. It'll be a very simple edit for me, so it shouldn't take too long unless I accidentally overindulge it, which I usually tend to do. But probably going to spend most of today, technically, try to shit that out in one day. Then, try to make a main channel vid or a horror channel vid. I'll figure it out. Horror channel vid would probably take me just a day as well. But it's a 3-day weekend for me. I've got Monday off. I'll figure it out. But yeah, it's been a very fun stream. Thank you, Tribal, my goat. Thank you, Chris, my goat. And Jaquan, my goat. Obviously, Alonso and Dom appeared in the back for a second there. That was nice. Appreciate you, fellas. Have I missed anyone else? I think Shiny showed up a lot as well. Yeah, Shiny, Jaquan, Chris, Tribal. Did I miss anyone else? I hope I didn't. No, I don't. I think that was everyone. And Orion showed up right at the start as well. And Flame showed up earlier too. Thank you. I remember that. Thank you very much, fellas. It's very much appreciated. You're all diamonds. Hugs and kisses, all the sorts, all that shit. It's a nice, peaceful stream. Granted, it's the first one I've had in like 2 months, so that's fine. Probably be better if I streamed a bit earlier, because it is 3 AM, and I'll probably end up with a noise complaint at some point, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, mount this bitch. Probably gonna go to bed for a bit now. Peace, and yeah. Toodles, my doodles. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Peace. Toodles. Didn't click end yet. Peace.